it needs perspective. That's why every Sunday at midday, Nationwide 90 FM presents The Week That Was. A clear, informed review of the top stories that shaped the past week, what really mattered and what lies ahead. No noise, no theatrics, just analysis, context, and clarity. The Week That Was. Sundays at 12 p.m. Understand the news before the week begins. Only on Nationwide 90 FM, a new revolution in media.
Hi there. Here's some good news for these trying times. Quote, "By God's word, I can see where I'm going. They throw a beam of light on my dark path." Unquote. Psalm 119, verse 105. Listen for God's Word weekdays at 5:45 a.m. and 12:55 p.m. through
Oasis. Stop by for a refreshing drink and share a God perspective for the day.
Oasis. Weekdays 5:45 a.m. and 12:55 p.m. right here on Nationwide, a revolution in media.
The rebroadcast of the Oasis can be heard weekdays at 5:45 a.m.
Do you have a consumer-related issue? Want to learn more about matters concerning you as a consumer? Well, keep it locked to Nationwide 90 FM for the Consumer Hour with me, Nora Gay Banton, weekdays from 9 to 10 a.m. For all your consumer-centric matters, stay tuned to the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM, a revolution in media.
Jamaica! Tune in to Cliff Views Online on March 20 from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we broadcast from the University of the West Indies for World Water Day. This year's theme, Inclusivity and Equity, highlights the commitment to ensuring that every Jamaican has access to safe, reliable water. Representatives from Jamaica's major water agencies will be present to answer questions, share valuable information, and help you explore the many possibilities within the water industry. So tune in to Cliff Views Online for World Water Day celebration, Inclusivity and Equity. Catch the live stream on our YouTube channel at Nationwide 90 FM Live 2, or keep your station locked to Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the Ministry of Water, Environment and Climate Change.
As we grow older, there are many challenges that we have to confront, but these years can represent the best in our lives. Coming of Age during Nationwide This Morning on Thursdays explores issues persons 50 and over confront. It also provides expert opinions on how we can improve the quality of our lives as we get older. That's Coming of Age, this and every Thursday during Nationwide This Morning at 6:51 a.m.
It's hard-hitting. It's riveting. It's the much-talked-about cover story during Nationwide at 5. Here Cliff Hughes get to the heart of the story of the day. Cover Story, aired 5:30 weekdays during Nationwide at 5. Nationwide at 5. Talk radio at its best. Cover Story.
Cover Story is brought to you by JTA Credit Union, serving our members, impacting lives positively.
Multilink, roll with control. Use Multilink, safe, fast, and accepted in more locations.
It's Monday, get over your blues. Or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The E-Zone is here for you. With the Stinger Honey Bee
and Bwoyatingz
from 3 to 5 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM.
We've got your entertainment news.
Then we want to hear your views. Why you said?
Jump in the mix.
Or the hot seat.
Don't miss our brain busters.
Or the crazy giveaways.
Let's talk fashion.
Send us your outfit of the day. Ooh, cutesy. Very demure.
Are you looking for love?
Come on one of our blind dates. Send your request to ezone blinddates@gmail.com. That's ezoneblinddates@gmail.com.
And stay tuned for your confessions.
These are my confessions. Share them with us at ezoneconfessions@yahoo.com. I mean, is this planet Earth?
Is it?
I don't know. Let me check. Either way, It's got a buzz.
And a Bwoyatingz.
Ow.
Yeah. Anywhere in the world, my day, my opportunity. Yeah, me a keep me a everything I hear about me. Yeah, me did this the last week. Yeah, me a everything I hear about me. Bwoyatingz off a darker, everything we are gonna talk. Nationwide 98 from everything else turn off. Wednesday night number 1 on the trending charts. I fit tune in when Kareem start talk.
Taboo topics, celebrity news and interviews, riveting discussions, Bwoyatingz After Dark, right here on Nationwide 90 FM with Kareem Bwoyatingz. You understand?
Kareem.
Everything we are gonna talk. Everything we are gonna. Bwoyatingz After Dark, everything we are gonna talk. Yeah, viral king, you know? Number 1.
All right. Check 1, 2, 3. Yes. It is a Wednesday. It is Wednesday night. It's your favorite day of the week, and you're locked and loaded into Bwoyatingz After Dark. And, as per usual, I'm your host, Kareem Bwoyatingz with us. Now, if you don't know me, you don't know already, Champs season is my gongo. Once we say Champs, I just feel so excited. And Champs season is officially here. And if you know anything about Jamaica, this isn't just a trap meet. This is a national event. The pride, the rivalries, the colors, the bragging rights, everything leads up to one place, the National Stadium. Now, next week marks the biggest showdown in Jamaican school sports. And just like every year, we're bringing you 2 massive Champs episodes. Now, tonight, we're setting the stage. We're talking rivalries, athletes to watch, and the stories building, heading into Champs. And next week, we'll be right back here breaking down everything that happens on the track. Yeah? And tonight, we've got a stacked lineup for you guys. You don't want to even blink an eye, because joining us, as always, is our brilliant analyst, Tiffany Wong, and alongside her tonight, we're going to also have Shaquille Benti. We're going to also have French sports journalist Mel, also known as Trackside with Mel, who has been, obviously covering Jamaican athletics and bringing international eyes to the Champs experience. We're also going to be having inside of our studio Jamaica College's head coach, Dwayne Johnson, who, in studio will bring 2 of JC's rising athletes. We're going to be having Michael Andre Edwards and Michaelan Woods giving us insight into the preparation, the pressure, and what they're bringing to the track this year. We're also going to be hearing from ISA President Keith Wellington. We're going to also be hearing, from Corey Bennett as we speak about Heidel's chances this season, but Keith will be here to speak about the continued growth and the impact of Champs. And later in the show, it's just a bag of things. I'm going to also have a giveaway, so you guys have to pay attention. Yes, it's a jam-packed show. Yes, it's a bag of things that go on. Yes. So to stir the pot, and you can call me early or what, to stir the pot, our question of the night is, which school are you supporting this year, and are they the strongest? Once again, which school are you supporting this year for Champs, and are they the strongest? You guys can comment on YouTube, comment on Twitter, and all these things, and also call in later and just, share your thoughts and all the things. Now, we've seen the debates online, athletes switching schools, powerhouse programs getting stronger, and some people saying the playing field isn't level anymore. So we want to hear from you guys. Jump into the YouTube chat. You can call us, tweet us using the hashtag, and all the stuff with them. You understand? But for right now, it's all about our Vibes Up segment. DJ Jerome is here. We're all here. Let's get the show started. Here we go.
Bwoyatingz Nation are the original resident DJ Dono V, and you're entering the Vibes Up segment on Bwoyatingz After Dark, only on Nationwide 90 FM. You see that?
People garbage, no one couldn't do no better than farming. Suppose when they have them millions, them get over that they are. Suppose most of them in a youth with us hustle and I sell things on the corner. What if my pocket is yes, sir? What if my could pay for getting yes done? What if I was an artist, still a try boss and get my song in on the radio? Would you love me for life? Like, if I get charged for your crime, would you go in front of the judge and lie? If I not do no time, just ask you, can you play my mind? No one know if you're talking. Suppose me was an artist. Suppose me did a collect people garbage. I'm cool, do no better than sell some things in the market. Baby, would you call me? Would you call me? Would you love me till I'm a fighters? Or would you be on next curses? You link up size my call you. But would you do the same if I broke? Suppose me still living a board or sort with blazing fence with the steel. And them place them on forward from. Suppose me never find it song. Suppose you didn't need me and nothing me have, but I still go on to say
from all of them, why you think me build my own house? So me no need nobody hard again. All people when me call my friend them off for some time. Father, please, if me ever fall, me I beg you say fail me up and guide me, make me walk again. You no need to do them nothing at all. Them just want hear say you're right off in your car and then Father, please, beg you let me know who are really my friends and my foes. You no need to pretend that's a must. Come and see the evil in them and the show. Hey, Father, please, beg you guide me stand. When me in the street on the road, hey, Father man, like how me and you a friend, make please know there's something going on. Father, why me feel like nobody not love me? Would I really leave the place and would I run away? Better me go a space just cause something me just feel like deep love. Father, why me love that girl and she love me? Oh God, no that really fuck up and run away. Me just feel like say nobody not love me. Me I tell her say deep love. A sacrifice, see the wounds them and the scars them and me get. I'm alive, me heart broken at the past and it no heal it. Man I fight, in the jungle like a lion, you a real threat, me survive. But me really wish life could have reset, that is why me tell me youth some go to school and try be prefect live your life. Them never see the struggle, them when me get all the while. Man I can prove to them, hey Father, me heart, you know why people never believe in me yet. Father, why me feel like nobody not love me? Would I really leave the place or would I run away? Better me go a space just cause something me just feel like people. Father, why me love that girl and she not love me? Oh God, know that really fuck up and run away. Me just feel like say nobody not nobody not nobody not. I'm off you one, creeping on the floor. You never stop the car. Dreams big like elephant. We do it with a song.
Saved by your sons. Hey mama, please pray for your son. No, me never used to make you sing, but I'm beating a gun. And I must live on, I must live on. I was saved by your sons. Continue praying for your son.
Go feed that one, I'm serious. Them never did believe in us. They even know who we chose. Human being at who we shows. Yeah, me have God in me heart. You're in my thoughts. Step on my clocks. The journey rough. Yeah, I lucky thing me smart. Goofy, Psalm 71, no walk with them. Eden can't stop Nils Nash for the land. Right now me money enough me buy a lot of land. Used to live in a one pub owned by Matalan. Them want judge my lifestyle. None of them really don't know me.
Saved by your son, saved by your son, saved by your son, saved by your son. Saved by your son, 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 saved by your son.
I like to get my head for set, you know. Yeah.
So different man, I really hate them. Me start to feel like me a man, some most I really hate it. Know me, I go live till me a 380. But any chance that me no make it, beg you cremate me and spread me in the ocean. I want my bond, but my mind I'm so strong. Who know fi bury everything with them crown on. But know me you them have to proud of them all, man. This is for my legacy. Do it and make them see. The road did hard for me, but me pay it for my family. And we never wait for help. So this generational wealth.
It's for my legacy. Do it and make them see. Man murder without full mind and every lying tongue. Me double up on my work and triple my income. Me used to listen to rock, them while me lying tongue. And ask that I wait, him tell me time will come. I'm in a gear if I storm or if a boiling sun. For the money me gone and take the car fling down. Baby mother say Lord, him can't spoil him son. Who me sworn on a ball because the fighting done. I don't ever pre-limitation. Cause we know we tougher than every situation. Now it's a hillside, me situate pan. I feel make me last name and name brand. For my legacy, do it and make them see. The road they hard for me, but me be a fit for my family. And we never wait on her. Set this generational wealth. For my legacy, do it and make them see. Money pa my brain, you know see you left me name in the game. My house in the city make it them shame. Yeah we make it rain, yeah we make it rain, yeah we make it rain. We are not the same, no this is the family I could do for the fame. Hot like sauna, you know like lazy so me no complain. Buckle up if I them put this name on the shelf. Bill house and bill a name for myself. Come and pull up in the game.
All right. Yes. It's now time for the roll calls for the persons who are here, who is supporting, who is always here. Big up on yourself. Don't know the love is real and trust and believe me, it never goes unnoticed. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Oh, before I even do anything else, today is my mother's birthday. I just want to say happy birthday to the world's greatest mom. Trust and believe me, man, I would not be who I am today if it is that it weren't for her. So you understand me? Jackie, big up yourself. One Jackie on the app could I never two. You understand? Just more life, more blessings, more everything. And just thank you for being amazing. Thank you for being my biggest cheerleader. Thank you for always just ensuring that everything that I needed, I got. You understand? So just thank you so much. Happy birthday to you once again. And I'm sure that you had a fantastic day. Yeah, so I mean, one mama Jackie on the app, man. But anyways. Let me see. The persons who are here. I see David Nebar on YouTube. I see Uriel Brown. I see Paul Peart. What going on, man? What's up? Majestic Gabby Fee is also in the building. I see Pool V4B. Okay, Margot Beba is there. I see Wendy Price says happy hump day, everyone. Gene Sellers is also over there as per usual. Big up on yourself, and I appreciate you guys so much. I see Dark Empire. Very shocking to see Dark Empire, but Dark Empire, big up yourself. I see Bagwell over there too. Say better late than never. So happy to be here. Wendy also says KC all the way. Can we delete that comment please from the YouTube chat? Thank you. I also see, let me see. Sharon Brand. Yes. Dark Empire says, well, happy birthday to Auntie Jackie. Yeah man. Thank you so much. I see him personified rather says, happy birthday, Miss Jackie. Thank you guys so much. Gene Seller says, happy birthday to your mother. Next Thursday will be mine. March is the best month. Yeah man, see it there. I also see King Flex on my TikTok over there, and I see Bagwell says, best of wishes to Auntie Jackie. More life, health, strength, wealth, and happiness to Auntie. I also see Lady Loud over there on my TikTok. Very surprising that she's there too. But just pick up on yourself. You understand? Tonight, once again, guys, it's all about champs. Tonight, it is going to be a fantastic episode. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. I've been off from the radio for a week, but I'm back. You understand? Me spread the word. Top Shotters is back. I'm gonna ask you in full effect. All right, but throw things back to some music. This is a Vibes Up segment. Bwoyatingz After Dark, right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
Now rate them where them get it from. A fool and know the time them get cramped. Them only fire pretending. Must want to meet them ending. Them can't see me, they pan a higher rank. And if a dark and ignorant mash up them plate, them have to get a scan. Clone them no pay no mind, them just a rant. A sword, time stand. Smoke from half a distance. A guy for no semi no run blank. Hey, pass for every boss. Gun for every dan. Ever militant. So it and so it and humble like column. Tell them no confusion. Hey, pass for every boss. Done for every dan. Make them know see I want. And I no confusion. So it and so it and
the hill. Jordan in I'm prime when I shock on my skill. Charge 29 when I stack up the mill. Me down stuck in a grind when I top out of me still. Me know me with them nice because I roll out of some fresh, my pocket pack and me chill. You be jump and chase the jeeps, them and I let them will. Tupac in I'm prime with a shock on my skill. Free man's for the money fame you. I'm benign on the road size for the rain you. Man when I'm on the outside with me and you. Them put it for the behind if them set the same road. I got that load no. Oh yeah. Put up me a coupe. Me get them stay cute. Me got them I lift one time great you. Me style them out of this world. I'm a space food. Limelight. Been there done that. Just want to get my mind right. Yeah me drive that, break that, spend that, make that. Limelight. Been there done that. Pull up I. What it is? Big glass, live glass. Back it in, to the top of it, up it in, back it in. Hack it in. From me a juvenile and the money I call me. Call my daughter pick up pens and my son in a hardy. You them not for one for no body. One of them I call me legend and me no pass party. Oh my God, it's never get it when you're young and hearty. My priorities straight, me no broke and party. Couple hours over, someone want for a life shortly. Get the money load like me want love none. She a no love, she a said me know the car cost me. And nobody no know cause me no talky. I whine on my dog, no saucy. Me can find the kind, me say no boy no flossy. With the beast was sharp. Pull up and park it. Not for life down, she walk that shortly. Love of my life, yo, and the money my wife. See your property, me car, see on them life, them. Like I'm earth strong, check my birth paper, me come from the dirt farm. So me carry them a German. The bourbon, I sip slow, me a the surgeon. The servant, no week, we prove the world wrong. A girl per night, that prove the past right. Last night, I took off the turban. Love the millions, and me met the first one. Money hit hard to have it, you know I hurt see. Me put a target on it, in a diverse way. Skull a bump, this is a no girl's play. Pass it up, me no muggle, I'm the first spray. Check him out, get put on your farm, pull it in a run like I said, I'm here, yes. They're just you, kinda. Man, master, cool than Alaska, man, good way. While them a meds and a penny and quarter, send them a bala. Yo, that, they're just piece of wine. Walk on the ends up, one ship side. Move with the place, shoes up about, and splinter fly. Don't ever give one up line, stay there, think a tie. Pull the stick and we go mash up the day. Get this more than all of this, we need to cross our way. Look here, watch jump up together, somebody at the pay. From them, this a be kinda. Master, cool than Alaska, man, go do it. While them a meds and penny and quarter, send them a bala. Speed music, dog man. I'm not rate, so you can straight up. I don't bleach out you with your first pain. Don't no frighten, feel nobody that call me no racer. Remember me telling me big, but I'm brave too, so you can't run up kite. Go. Me put the work on it, the past day so big, be my skate. Day now, call me no frighten, feel nobody. Yeah man, I saw it and I saw he go daddy. In a mo own alley and I me I go ban it. So me no afraid to tell nobody, fix me you can just. Me no frightened for nobody. Yeah man, I saw it and I saw it go daddy. Me in a me own alley and I me a go ban it. So me no afraid to tell nobody. If you go me you can go. Me a run clothes more than cheap. Still not sing up more than me. I never walk grand feet, prefer what cold concrete. Before my catch us my dear, I try my God. Believe in a time of God. But when you have to do nice step around you, some man did have to move while I'm bad. Face to face, me never hype on that. Still, them never tell lie about that. No lie, people say I'm a person, but me will drink here, you see all like that. They fail me money cause I might bag a move. Then on the island, yeah. I'm here, there's some proud of myself, me I come from far. People class me as done spot dog. I see them done spot got funds and cars. So how you want judgment cause man come from me ghetto did broke like dog. Money there I know how we are upstand dog. Yeah, we did it. Look on the life we live in. 1 M, millions in minutes. Father God, I just the thanks we giving us. Yeah, we did it. Look on the life we live in. All the way we smoke, but we smoke. We have this and no charging. I know for who did that shot for me name. Oh, if you see me mash up and drop on me face. No, I be there, so I tap on the game. I see him bleach out, do that for me Spain. Arch my road to top banks, Babylon. Youths fear fly out and a snap on the plane. Pasta is not a lap, stop on the plane. Salute it up, tap. Oh, look where me I come from, to where me they know. I me have to stay out, me I work me off. I'm no promise myself below the they know. Me never go stop, but chop. So all who I watch mode for me, tell me how you feel, no charging. How you feel, more daddy. But things just say, me no forget. Me tell you they put the pieces to the puzzle and look for myself in the mirror where I'm coming from. Only what time and feeling. Number the trouble when the trouble you fam. Never give up, me searching me fam. Still I carry the burden, me strong. Now me got the world in me and everybody know me song. Okay, no used to rate me, no fear me. Fear me even feel like since lately. My girl tell me be the kid safe. Me keep me 3 points, somebody now can save me. Me feel like the feelings all dating. Grown myself, tell every youth that we are king. Rocks the riches and I see how this in a live. Buy the house and still no living. I come from to where me don't know. Me have to show me that work me off. I'm no promise myself,
What do I say? Alright then, taste vibe on my chin, cleanse all of my sin. Press record on my sing like on my task for reading. Them I want to see me win, want to touch on my thing. But me nah go give in step with the heart of a king. Embrace my blessing, ball. Break up my big job for take control. Obstacle man use a stepping stone. So me know what I'm destined for. And I do this for real. Read and make them believe. Every quote from a set man achieve. Stand firm, never they on my knees. No, that's why we go on. Go on, go on, go on, go on. That's why we go on. Go on, go on, go on, go on. That's why I need you to live life. Cheap on big bikes. Send it out, but they feel like midnight. Celebrate right now, got the thing right. That's why I need you to live life. Cheap on big bikes. Send it out, but they feel like midnight. Celebrate right now, got the thing right.
This for real dog, I ain't street dog. Sweat on my brow, so I must get my reward. Lean a bank, I say, take my key card. Get to you, that will make it win a read. Enough man I left Jamaica, them a flee hard. Because the border, said them a for reach cross. My dog, thing a queen star. From me heart still a beat on.
Wanna do this for real. Read and make them believe. Every quote from a set man achieve. Stand from them and they on my knees down.
Someday I'ma look at these trophies. Tell my kids my story. Someday I'ma write my name across the world. Please don't worry. Someday I'ma find my peace. Someday outside these streets. Something inside keep telling me that. Someday I'ma find my way. My way. Judge, you cover me, I pray. Blessing them if you know like way. So the lesson I gonna rough up is a little mind straight. Find my way. And I fall on the sky.
Sharing the experience at Fontana Pharmacy. We have a wide variety of items in store just for you. Fill your prescriptions while you shop. And senior citizens enjoy 10% off. Shop household, cosmetics, toys, and many other departments. We also offer curbside pickup and delivery. Visit our website at fontanapharmacy.com. Fontana Pharmacy, where it's all good inside.
From the biggest tracks to the biggest energy, Nationwide keeps it moving. If you love the vibes, Come and lock in with us for real.
World boss, if a prison could stop me.
Join the Nationwide 90 FM Family Club today on Patreon.
Practice. God, me say you watch you over me practice.
Every great project starts at Creative Building Finishes, Jamaica's only choice for the best tiles, best bathrooms, and best kitchens. Whether you're designing, building, renovating, or selecting materials for your next project, we offer exceptional quality, standout designs, and expert guidance you can trust. Visit our showroom in Kingston or Traxall, or explore full range online at www.creativebuildingfinishes.com. Creative Building Finishes, your beautiful finish begins here.
Singers, songwriters, producers, this is your chance to write your name into Jamaica's rich music history and also win $3 million cash in the JCDC Festival Song Competition. And it's now so easy to enter because what? We go on digital. It's all online. Just log on to jcdc.gov.jm, fill in the form online and upload your entry. Closing date March 31. Enter now.
I only have Hanes. Make yourself comfortable in authentic Hanes underwear. Nothing beats the never out of style ultra soft 100% premium cotton Hanes underwear. Hanes Comfort Fit V, crew neck and A shirts, absorbent Hanes socks, Comfort Flex Hanes boxer briefs for men, and stylish itch-free Hanes underwear for women and kids. Make yourself comfortable this holiday season, inside, out, and underneath with Hanes underwear for that cool all-day comfort everyone deserves.
I only have Hanes for you. Jamaica! Tune in to Cliff Hughes Online on March 20 from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we broadcast from the University of the West Indies for World Water Day. This year's theme, Inclusivity and Equity, highlights the commitment to ensuring that every Jamaican has access to safe, reliable water. Representatives from Jamaica's major water agencies will be present to answer questions, share valuable information, and help you explore the many possibilities within the water industry. So tune in to Cliff Hughes Online for World Water Day celebration, Inclusivity and Equity. Catch the live stream on our YouTube channel at Nationwide 90 FM Live 2, or keep your station locked to Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the Ministry of Water, Environment and Climate Change.
It's so cool, praise the Most High God every day. With your whole heart desire, lift him high, holy, 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 yeah. Holy Mount Zion, good job, let's sing.
Talking about a sensation that runs the nation and every radio station. Bwoyatingz, the Golden King.
Mock chop to when it wasn't as the same. And I used to ornament and now I'm living out my dream. Shut down
on spot shows, I'm a playing check. Guess I'm specializing out of morning pain, yeah. Been around it, shed some tears, still not around it. Talk about pressure, be for pressure, everything off for the big time. With a friend with a school in the moment. And I'm thinking what I feel about take off. Just like the space rocket in the breeze, I saw it that. Broke the neighbor by the kid and said world record. Baby, nah, to go see for big dinner. And I'm used to tell myself when I can make it look, but now I can't percent it. But no broke the way them treat the bad, we can't forget it. Haters looking so pathetic. Man, the bombs can't intercept it. If you win the championship, as a trophy, I come up, you know, whenever I'm this. Prestige on the spotlight, fun to celebrate my life, I'm going with the top.
Blessed love, this is the Ocean of the message to remember Bwoyatingz after dark.
What up, it's your boy Omi representing for Kareem Bwoyatingz. Big up yourself, my youth. Omi, I'm out.
This is Marcia Griffiths, and I'm representing for Kareem Bwoyatingz for Bwoyatingz After Dark on Nationwide 90 FM.
All right, check the eye. Who said that?
All right. Welcome back to the show. I'm Kareem Bwoyatingz. Yes, DJ Joe is on the ones and twos, and this is Bwoyatingz After Dark. If this is your first time that you're listening or watching the show, I don't know where you've been, but you found your new home, okay? We do this each and every Wednesday. We talk about taboo topics every single Wednesday night, 8 to 11 p.m. right here on Nationwide 90 FM. I just want to say big ups to everybody on our YouTube at Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. Big up on yourself. I see you guys, you know, a whole lot of vibe over there and all these things. If you're listening on the website or on the mobile app, thank you guys so much. Remember, you guys can go over to revonews.ai. And if you're on the 90 FM band, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, or 90.9, I do thank you. If you're there at work, big up on yourself, just stay safe. And if you're heading home from work or just up on the road, stay safe, same way. Big up to the people that are in a big foreign. I appreciate you guys always. People that are in a little foreign to big up on yourself right through. To the persons within the 14 parishes of Jamaica, I do appreciate you. I see in the chat, I see Gene Sellers saying, rain, and more rain. Cool weather. I am loving it. Wow. I never know such a rain. Evan Bury, is it? Says happy birthday to your mom. Thank you so much. I see Marigold says I'm still here. Mana leave out Bwoyatingz. I appreciate you so much. Marigold, trust and believe me more than you even know. Let me see. So if you just joined us, by the way, this is the first of two Champs episodes that we'll be having that we do every single year. And tonight we have a stacked lineup. We're going to have some coaches. We have Michael Dyke, coach of Edwin Allen. We have Dwayne Johnson, coach of JC. We have Corey Bennett, coach of Heidel. And we're going to also be having some athletes who will be competing this year as well via voice notes. So some will also be passing through in the studio. We're going to also be having ISA president Keith Wellington on the show. And the question of the night is, which school are you supporting this year, and are they the strongest? Now, I see you guys are telling me which school and I support. I've already seen some of the comments, but when I really ask it, will not tell me if they're the strongest or not. And I also see Sash and Lady Load on my Twitter with the Purple Hearts and some of them. I'm just telling you from now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to mute Purple Hearts from now until next week, Saturday. So, but just not going to see no comments. You understand? I see some of you guys already on the YouTube chat. Dropping your comments. I see Wendy Price says it will be purple and white rain next Saturday at the National Stadium. Quiz Cafe, hi, welcome to the show. I also see a couple people says Stets. I think it was up top, and somebody else said Stets. Can't see the comment, unfortunately. It look like okay. Gene Sellers also says Stets all the way. Can't leave out my parish. To be honest, Stets is my favorite school in St. Elizabeth, to be honest with you. So I'm a little bit biased when it comes on to that. But we're going to get into that discussion a little later on. As you guys know, my podcast is back. And I may go on a break again after this, but we have 3 more episodes left this Sunday and then 2 more Sundays after we end the season. It's 10 episodes for this season. And in this week's episode, last Sundays, it was straight value. And I feel like a lot of us, we say we want conversations about home and vehicles and things until we're obviously provided with that conversation. So we I sat down with Sophia, the law boss, and we broke down the legal side of buying and selling and protecting property in Jamaica. No fluff, just facts. From contracts to common pitfalls, she gave the kind of game everybody needs before making a move. Now, if you've missed it, we do have a teaser to play for you. Here we go. Let's take a watch. The mistakes, the paperwork, and how to protect yourself legally. People who buy a house together as a couple, them not married yet. Because them love man like that.
This happens a lot,
I know.
A house is a big decision.
Why do you think that so many Jamaicans want to buy a house but kind of feel overwhelmed or scared to start the process?
The system was set up in a way to make it, to dissuade us. I'm thinking about owning a home in 2026. You should have been planning from 2024.
Oh, the landlord fix the place, maintenance happen, and then decide say I'm gonna take it out of the rent. So I'm gonna fix the place, I'm gonna fix the little sink, and whatever it costs, take it out of the rent. Is that legal?
Wear and tear is really the responsibility of the tenant.
So who's responsible for the maintenance, for painting over the place? What do you think though is the biggest lie people believe about buying property in Jamaica? Do you think or do you recommend buying the land first or a completed house?
The first step is to really determine what you can afford.
At what point then should we involve a lawyer? Is it before or after paying a deposit?
Jamaicans don't like to negotiate. Go into your Google search, type in the exact address.
What are some of the legal mistakes that buyers make? Whether they're taking mortgages.
A credit union asks for more money up front.
Should we do it, or what should we ensure that we don't fall victim to? The 5 things we should know while in the process of acquiring a home.
Once you're talking about money, land, house, pre-approval doesn't mean that you're going to get the mortgage. Aside from the fees associated with processing the mortgage, your first home doesn't have to be your last home. Power of attorney is not valid when the person has passed away.
I've been there for 18 years and I pay taxes?
Yeah.
But am I place? See, I understand. Yes, and every single week we do have a giveaway courtesy of Mark's Superstore. What I'm going to do for this week, though, I'm going to give you guys a chance to go and actually watch the episode. Bwoyatingz, that's on YouTube, and you guys can actually go on every single streaming platform that carries your podcasts, and you can listen to it as well. So I'm going to do a 2-in-1 next week. I'm going to be doing episode 7 and episode 8 next week, Wednesday, on the show, courtesy of Mark's Superstore. But we'll have to give away them luck, yeah, and also, if you've won giveaways before, and if they don't collect them, just know, so me just go, you yourself who is watching right now, yourself, yeah, and if you don't collect them soon, I'm gonna just repurpose them and just give them away in the show again. You understand what I'm saying? Also, I see Dark Empire says Calabar all the way. My question to you, Dark Empire, do you even know where Calabar is located? That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, we're going to get into the show. Thanks to DJ Joe on the 1s and 2s. This is Bwoyatingz After Dark on Nationwide 90 FM.
cause me them go and complain. When up them pressure coming on if you gain. Stress can't get me off in your brain. Take it detour up off my name. Then quarreling and them balling, no they want see. Now if you gain. Balling and then quarreling, no they want see. Now if you gain. Me riding, oh I never want paper and care about sky. 3 point like them all cry. Step slow down, we have plan to fly. No, them a must have take. You remember them a chip on the cannon. Step ahead of them and use some uninspired ingredient what they need. But then cause when they go and complain, when up them pressure coming down in the game. First can't get we out for your brain. They keep me to a part of the name. Then quarreling and them balling, no they want to see none of the game.
One bag of gold medal. What? One bag of gold medal pan me now. Champion boy, you know the finger. Pan a podium and sing the anthem to. Get along. One bag of gold medal pan me now. Champion boy, you know the finger. Pan a podium and sing the anthem to. Man, shell on me the god, boy. That's why everybody at the champion, boy. Have a rich gal in the Hamptons, boy. The bush never made in the champion, boy. Now, man, I love my songsters, boy. Flight every week, me and the god, boy. Yeah. Just bust up by a mansion, boy. Champion, me and the champion, boy.
This is the Angel, and you're listening to Bwoyatingz After Dark. Talk the things them. Give them something to talk about. But me not gonna make them draw me out. There's no more you and me, yeah. Get me there, but you're nasty mouth. Talk about things them, and stop.
So Champs isn't just a trap meet in Jamaica. It's a national moment. The Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championships is where the island's fastest, strongest, and most determined high school athletes step onto the big stage of their young careers. Now, for 5 days, the national stadiums, obviously light up with colors everywhere, drums beating, vuvuzelas blowing, and thousands of fans roaring for every race, throw, and jump. Now, it's where rivalries run deep, school pride is on full display, and future stars first show the world what they've made of over the years. Champs obviously has launched the careers of legends like Usain Bolt, Shelley Fraser-Price, Elaine Thompson-Era, Johan Blake and Shericka Jackson, reminding everyone that the next global superstar could be lining up in lane 4. Now this year, Champs is literally around the corner as a quintet reach. It's actually starting on Tuesday, March 24 to March 28 at the National Stadium. Over 2,000 athletes from more than 200 schools are ready to bring the heat. Now, after last year's controversy with the unusually high number of false starts, organizers have tightened things up, promising a smoother, more efficient meet. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, you're going to see 3 greats. You understand me? And I'm not being biased, all right? They just happen to, be, you understand me, a part of the best institution on planet Earth. To the right of me is Michael Andre Edwards, who is a standout Jamaican jumper representing Jamaica College, known for his strength in both the long jump and triple jump. A rising talent on the regional stage, he made a major statement at the 2025 Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Championships, capturing double gold in Class 1 with jumps of 7.41 in the long jump and 15.38 meters in the triple jump. Now, this is final year. Yes, welcome to the show, Michael.
Thank you.
Okay, and in the middle, you understand me, is this man every single Champs episode. He's always on the phone, but this time I've decided to have him inside of the studio. His name is Dwayne Johnson, who is the head track and field coach at Jamaica College, one of the most successful programs in Jamaica schoolboy athletics, known for developing young top young talents, he's guided numerous athletes to success at the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championships and continues to lead Jamaica College's push for champs glory. Welcome to the show, Coach.
Thanks, Kareem.
Okay, and to my left, yes, is Michaela Woods, who is a rising Trinidad and Tobago quarter miler who competes for the Great Jamaica College in Jamaica. Known for his strength over one lap, he clocked a personal best this season and placed him on top of the 2026 World Under-20 rankings as well. Now, with a strong range across the 100 meter, 200 meter and 400 meter, Woods is quickly establishing himself as one of Jamaica's Caribbean top young talents. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So I'll start with you. You did 46.09 this season, and it kind of shocked the world. But do you think that kind of added some pressure going into champs?
Just a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not from Jamaica?
No.
Why Jamaica College?
Because best school in the Caribbean.
Ian, I didn't pay him to say this, by the way, people, okay? But never pay him to say this. Like, he just said that, right? Coach Johnson, oh my God, man, I'm just so proud of, what you've done with the school. Obviously, last year, unfortunately, we did not get the title. We won the most gold medals, but we fell down to third place, I think it was. Talk to me about that. What happened and how are we fixing that now leading into 2026?
So that's a slight correction.
Yeah.
The year before we won the
gold medal in 2020.
Second, right?
4, right.
Last year we actually it was a tough year. My first year being a head coach. There was a lot of little nuances that occurred and would have affected our performances. So one of the things that I did immediately after champs last year was I went to the drawing board, as they call it, and I just put down on paper what I thought went wrong, what I needed to do to get it better, because my ambitions is definitely not coming third. Of course, we are in champs to win it, and so you're always looking ways to improve, and just had some meetings with the coaches then last year, and the managers, of course, and we just came up with a plan.
Yeah.
And so far so good. We have been looking good so far this season. So may the chip fall so
and they're going to fall number one. You've also added some Avengers coaches, as I call them, like Bertrand Cameron and Corey Bennett to the program as well, among other coaches this year. How has that transition been for these new coaches and the boys also too?
Well, it's been really good. Funny enough, when I was actually looking at the vision for the type of team that I wanted to build in terms of technical staff, I had no idea that these coaches would have been available because at the time, Corey was at Calabar, Bert is at Jago, but it so happens that they became free agents, as I like to call it, and I reached out and they jumped on board and here we are. I mean, the addition of those gentlemen, obviously, coming in with tremendous success in the various disciplines that they coach, they would have bring a certain level of energy, enthusiasm to the program. And I think the boys are adapting well and they're doing pretty good.
All right, Michael, Andre, Matthew Edwards. Why are you full of so much name? I don't know. But you're the one to beat. You're the one that we're all looking at this year in Class 1 for long and triple jump. Obviously, you've done it before. You've won before. But is it any pressure? Know that it's your final year. I'm sure you want to go out with a bang. What's going through your mind?
I don't really feel pressure like that.
Yes.
Like that. This year is not much different to other years. Of course, I want to win. There is a goal in mind. You'll see that goal next week. I'm not going to tell you that goal.
Yeah. Okay. How do you balance all of it? Because I know that you also do well academically. And you do 2 events. And you're a teenager. And I'm sure you have other things outside of school and track and field. How do you balance all of these things and to stay on top of your studies and tracks and everything else?
Frankly, I don't know. The way I behave shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. In school, it shouldn't happen because not the best work ethic, but I save the energy for when it's needed. So the exams, I'm there, so that the grades will show, but the work ethic will not show. Other than that, it's quite easy because I make time for what I want to do, as everyone does. So it's not hard to I still have a social life and things that I enjoy outside the track. So I have a life and a personality outside the track.
Nice, Coach. We've seen some standout performances from a lot of different athletes, since January until now. Someone obviously, blew the world ablaze in January, and then we can even go to Akai Kelly, and it's just all over. No, for the persons that are watching, other than Joseph Saman and other than Kai Kelly, who is in the class 200 meters, other than Michael Andre Edwards, other than Mr. Woods right here, who else we should be expecting big things from come next week?
O'Neal Lawrence, class 2. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't understand how you forgot that.
No, listen to them, man.
He's on top of your game.
Listen to them, man.
Yeah, but,
come on.
Yeah. O'Neal Lawrence has been tremendous all season.
Yes.
I'm expecting big things from him. Not a lot of mention in the class 2 400. Because he hasn't run a lot of 400s this season, because he was introduced to a new event, 4 hurdles, because we recognize hurdles as a gap. So one of the strategic things we did this year was trying to fill those gaps in hurdles so that we can show up, because you can't win a champs if you're not showing up in these type of events.
Indeed.
And so I'm expecting big things in both events from him. You can also look at Carlos Bryce Keynes, who perhaps a lot of people coming into this year would have thought that he would have represented us at champs. But at corporate area he showed up, was the season leader in 800 until Carifta Trials. Never really ran that at Carifta Trials, but he's in good shape and I'm expecting big things from him. And you can also look at Omari Robinson, who's in his final year, Wood's training partner, which we do expect a lot from as well. And there's a lot more, but I will just leave those.
Man. Man. You can't make them know go on.
No, we're not going to let them know everything now.
Yes.
Just tune in next week.
Yeah. Mr. Woods, the 400 meter is obviously so stacked this year. We've seen it at the Carifta Trials also. We've seen it all season, what's happening. Do you feel any sort of nerves going in? And if you do have any doubts, like how do you get out of your mind mentally? Because track and field is a mental sport as well.
I don't got any nerves. I go and take confidence, trust my coaches, the hard work I put in and everything.
Yeah.
And doubt, I just try to zone it out and don't take it on too much. Yeah.
A lot of people say, and this goes to, well, all of you or any one of you, say that JC lacks fighting spirit. Do we believe that any at all?
Well, not this team. No. Not this team. I don't know if anyone was really tuning into Gipsy Relays. You would have seen a different type of JC team. Yeah, and it's funny because our captain Michael here, who by the way has never lost a long jump at champs.
Undefeated. Okay.
I mean, I'm sitting right now beside,
a great.
I mean,
come on. Yeah.
Anyhow, so when you have leaders like that, leading by example, it kind of rubs off on the team. Woods is normally quiet, but I always tell people like he's unassuming, because he shows up, he puts in the work, and every time he runs, he just lays it out all on the track. And so you have these leaders leading your team, and then you have the younger boys who look up to them, sees all of this, and you just see that rubs off on them. Like, I get a phone call at Gipsy Relays, and all the talk was about the class 4 runner on the 4x2 team who gets an injury and had the inkling to just get up and finish that race, pass the baton. And we finished second in that race. Normally you don't see that from a JC team.
That is true.
In the past. So it's just a different energy, a different vibe this year. And you see that fighting spirit. And we just hope that will continue next week.
It will, man.
take it right down to the last day, to the last race, and let's see what happens.
Final couple of questions. But coach, obviously it is not easy to manage so many different personalities, to manage young boys, who are exploring the world and trying to figure out themselves as well. How do you ensure that mentally, though, they're locked in? Because I don't think we speak about mental health enough in track and field. So how do you and the entire team ensure that they are ready mentally?
All right, so I actually have a psychology background. So my approach is a little bit different. I value mental wellness as a big part of preparation. So we have mental session weekly. I do some of it myself. I have a lot of people coming in, especially in recent weeks, just showing up every week, speaking to the boys, trying to get the mindset right, getting them mentally ready to take on this champ. So I believe they're in good stead. There is some little issues there and there that we're still trying to work out with some of them, but for the most part, I'm pretty happy with where we are mentally. I'm looking forward to see how they apply whatever they have been learning next week.
I can't wait. Michael and Michaelan, questions to both of you guys. If you had to pick a champ's moment, a champ's performance from yourselves that stands out in your mind, your favorite performance from champs, which one would that be? And also one from another athlete as well.
Okay, I'll go first. Shockingly, it's not my record. Class 3, my first year, I won on my last jump. And I don't think anybody but me thought I was going to win that event. So that was probably, I think that was the most adrenaline I felt in my entire life. Like, I cried that day. Hard. But, no, it was probably my favorite performance of myself at Champs. Hopefully that changes next week. From another person, I don't want to go with a JC person.
Okay.
Because that's kind of we're already glazing JC. So actually no, I want to say it's Champs. Not Craft. Okay, Champs.
Yes.
Then last year, hurdles 110, Shockway Gordon.
Yeah, man.
I didn't think he was gonna win that race.
Same.
Frankly. So I
thought it was gonna be Clark.
Yeah, he dug it out. I was like, yeah. I thought Calabar was gonna win Champs that year, but frankly, but didn't happen. So.
Right. And for you?
My favorite moment for myself probably was last year when I made the 400 meter final. It was my first time making a final, so it was kind of nervous.
Yes.
Didn't really perform how I wanted to, but that's still my favorite because my first time. And other athlete, probably Michael triple jump last year.
Why?
I don't know, just mind blowing.
Michael is just him, man. And final question, no guys. Final question. Other than your event, which event are you looking forward to seeing this year? Michael first.
100 hurdles, class 1 girls.
Tiana Marshall. Do you think that record is
That's
going?
what I want to see happen.
Same.
That's what I want to see happen.
Same. I'm so excited for that. All right, you.
The 100 meter class 1 boys.
Boys?
Yeah.
Why?
It's just I don't even know.
A lot of heat.
Self-expectory. Like, look at it.
Look at them. Something. Coach and gentlemen, trust me. I'm just sending you guys some positive vibrations for the rest of this week and next week. I can pass through tomorrow up there and all these things, but all the best, please and thank you. And just remember, say we're the home of champions. You understand me? Make the boy them have to take it out of our hand. We can't stay there and give to them. You understand? Thank you guys so much. And once again, all the best. And you guys will obviously see me at the National Stadium and all these things. Yeah? Coach Dwayne Johnson, Michael Andre, Matthew Edwards, and Michaela Woods. We're going to take a break, guys. This is Bwoyatingz After Dark right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
One bag of gold medal. One bag of gold medal.
As we grow older, there are many challenges that we have to confront, but these years can represent the best in our lives. Coming of Age during Nationwide This Morning on Thursdays explores issues persons 50 and over confront. It also provides expert opinions on how we can improve the quality of our lives as we get older. That's Coming of Age, this and every Thursday during Nationwide This Morning at 6:51 a.m.
Turn up the heat with Hot Listing, Nationwide 90 FM's new on-air and online classifieds feature. If you have a car for sale, room for rent, or yard sale come up. If you look at work or need stuff. If you provide a service, make it a Hot Listing, Nationwide 90 FM's new on-air and online classified segment. Your listing plays again and again. From morning till evening. You send it, we play it. You say it once, Jamaica hears it all day, every hour. Contact our sales team now at 876-630-1210 or sales at nationwidenewsnetwork.com. Hot Listings on Nationwide 90 FM, a new revolution in media.
Get ready, Jamaica! The NNN School Tour 2026 is bringing energy, talent, and excitement straight to your school.
Pull up your pants and put it on your waist.
Every Friday, we spotlight the creativity and skills of our students. We're coming with games, prizes, and electrifying live performances.
Missing.
This week, we're heading to Bridgeport High School in Portmore on March 20 from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Don't miss the vibes, the fun, and your chance to shine. The NNN School Tour 2026 is where talent meets opportunity. See you there. This broadcast is brought to you by the Police Civilian Oversight Authority, Tip Friendly Society, LMH Publishing, Wisinco Group, Digicel, Nutrition Products Limited, and Mystic Mountain, Jamaica.
Hi there. Here's some good news for these trying times. Quote, "By God's word, I can see where I'm going. They throw a beam of light on my dark path." Unquote. Psalm 119, verse 105. Listen for God's word weekdays at 5:45 a.m. and 12:55 p.m. through
Oasis. Stop by for a refreshing drink and share a God perspective for the day.
Oasis. Weekdays 5:45 a.m. and 12:55 p.m. right here on Nationwide, a revolution in media.
The rebroadcast of the Oasis can be heard weekdays at 5:45 a.m.
Wake up, Jamaica.
It's another glorious day on Nationwide This Morning. From your 6 a.m. alarm to the news at 6. Coming up in the news at 6 to me telling you what's on my mind.
To more news at 7 a.m. Coming up in the news at 7. And then the biggest issues dissected, interrogated, and discussed on the front page. Nationwide This Morning fires you up and sets you right for the remainder of the day.
And there's much more until 9 a.m. Want to know which roads to avoid on your morning commute?
Time now for Street Smarts 2 with Little but Clean.
Listen to Street Smart.
Want to hear more about things happening at the community level outside the bustling corporate area? Listen to Across Jamaica.
George, it's someone's birthday.
Happy birthday, yeah, my friend.
And that someone will hear a special greeting every morning via the Birthday Club.
Nationwide This Morning on the revolution in media.
It's coffee, tea, and everything else
for those who want an energetic, rip-roaring start to their day.
It's Monday, get over your blues. Or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The E-Zone is here for you. With the Stinger Honey Bee.
And Karim Bwoyatingz
from 3 to 5 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM.
We've got your entertainment news.
Then we want to hear your views. Why you say?
Jump in the mix.
Or the hot seat.
Don't miss our brain busters.
Or the crazy giveaways.
Let's talk fashion.
Send us your outfit of the day. Ooh, cutesy. Very demure.
Are you looking for love?
Come come on one of our blind dates. Send your request to ezoneblinddates@gmail.com. That's ezoneblinddates@gmail.com.
And stay tuned for your confessions.
These are my confessions. Share them with us at ezoneconfessions@yahoo.com. I mean, is this planet Earth?
Is it?
I don't know. Let me check. Either way, it's got a buzz.
And a Bwoyatingz.
Ow! Ow!
Bad we bad, Gaza bad we bad. Bad we bad, Gaza bad we bad.
All right. Welcome back to Bwoyatingz After Dark right here on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Kareem Bwoyatingz, and yes, tonight is all about champs, and more champs. It's episode number 1 of 2 for our champs series that we'll be having. And on the phone lines, we have Corey Bennett, who is a veteran Jamaican track and field coach and the head coach of Hydel High School's athletics program. He obviously guided Hydel to a historic victory at the Issa Grace Kennedy Girls Athletics Championships, helping establish the school as one of the leading forces in Jamaican girls track and field. But not only that, he's also a coach at the greatest institution on planet Earth. Mr. Bennett, good night, coach.
Good night, Kareem. Yeah, man, thanks for having me.
I'm not going to really keep you up long because I know that this week and next week, yeah, man, you're very, very busy. You understand?
Rough.
Let's just jump right into it. Hydel obviously, has become one of the strongest programs in girls athletics with such a small team. And I always have to talk about the quantity of the team. What do you think has been the key to building that success at the school?
Wow, I'm not even sure. It's just, we've come up through the roots of prep champs back in the day, and I think we just are forced to teach a lot, not just to coach ready-made talent, and I think we were able to do that with some level of success to date, yeah.
Coach, how important is the mental side of track and field?
It is probably one of the most important things. I think most persons can get persons physically ready.
Yes.
To a point. But the edge is just the mental side. It is hard to really keep persons motivated in track and field. I would have probably said to you in a previous interview that track and field is such a boring sport.
Yes.
So it is so difficult to keep them motivated.
Right.
Probably in the longest preparation of a season in high school, that you have to just find ways, just different ways to keep them in tune and motivated towards the ultimate goal, which is most times champs.
Yeah. I always want to know, because, obviously I have a lot of friends whom you've coached, and I know you're a stickler for discipline, and you're a stickler for, having your eyes on the prize. With this generation of kids, right? I would say that there's so many distractions. Them of the social media and everything else out the road, and the ear and the clothes, and them want to, post on the Instagram and the TikToks and all of that. How do you keep them, zoned in, locked in, understanding what the goal is, and not being dissuaded by everything else?
I mean, the truth is, carrying the Corey Bennett of 2026 is much different than the Corey Bennett of probably 2020.
Yes.
So things that I would accept now,
yes,
I wouldn't have accepted back in the day. I mean, I've had 2 sons who came to the system, who I have learned so much from them and I understand what social media is like for them. Yanking too much from them can be a killer. I think it's like a drug, but you have to limit it. And as long as they understand the uses of it and don't abuse it. I mean, there are many persons that even today I'm at training, and my friend Richard Crawford was showing me a young lady just throwing the shot put, and before she let go the shot put, she was trying to look at the video of herself throwing. So it's all about just the likes, and they're so in tune to how much likes they can get and how they look while I'm running, and I'm trying to run and look cool while I'm doing it because for social media, and it's just about that, So I mean, as long as we can separate the love from the likes, and we can get them motivated toward the end goal. Social media can be useful, but must never be abused. Yeah.
There was also some controversy as it relates to the attendance of Heidel at Central Champs last month. Do you want to elaborate on that? Why was the girls not there?
We don't have money.
Not no money.
No, not no money. And the school will give us some money, so that's why. But
Because that then would be my next question. Yes, I know how hard it is because I have conversations with coaches, and I have a lot of athletes friends. Someone knows that this sport is very expensive. How imperative is it for past students to assist? Like, and it doesn't have to be a big wad of cash. It can just be a case of water. How important is that? And if it is that anybody would like to assist, how can they also reach out to the school?
I mean, most persons that I can recall, I started the program in 2010, so most persons still have my number. I only have one number, the one you're calling me on. I think most persons know how to reach out to me. So we can also assist the girls and the team, because we know a few boys, so maybe the team know. But yeah, it's very important. And I'm just still appealing to the persons that pass through our hands, just to recognize what we've been through, and hopefully they can give back. And the truth is, quite a few of them are arranging to give back, and some have already given back significantly too. So for us to even go to champs this year, so we're really grateful for that. But yeah, they can reach out to me, they can reach out to the school, anybody they know. Most of them are still in a chat group. Chat group, so they know somebody who knows us. So
wow,
very important.
I kind of wanted to just quickly ask you, the top of your head, I'm going to say 8 this question, but I'm going to ask you every single year. The top of your head, and I know that you're at JC as well, give us 3 girls, 3 athletes from Heidel, because obviously the boys there, they're doing fantastically well. Junior Gallimore, one in particular, but 3 athletes from Heidel and 3 from Jamaica College that we should be paying attention to next week for champs.
3 athletes or 3 girls? Which is it?
Well, 3 girls, and then you can touch on the boys as well. Yeah, bud. Yeah.
Well, my boys see it's 4 people.
Okay.
So, yeah, but on the girls' side, we have a few persons who I expect to do well. Tashana Johnson, would always come to mind. I think she's coming of age now. Nastasia is a little bit behind in her preparations, but hopefully she can be decent enough at champs.
She's a fighter, man. She's a fighter.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. And we can't leave out Zaza. Zabin, Bernard, did well in the field. So I think those three killers should show up for us.
Okay.
I got train the junior guy, Robert Miller.
Yes.
And Keegan Minor. Those 3 boys were out of a 4-member team. 3 boys are selected for the Caribbean Jamaica team. So I'm proud about that. Proud of that. So
yeah, do it, man. You're really doing it.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate that. We're just trying to get them representing and getting them the future started out to go to college and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. And the boy from JC?
Yes.
Oh no, man, Jamaica College, man. Sure, all over the place. And 3 boys. Oh Lord. Joseph, someone. I watched him throw today. Yeah, that boy has murdered the place.
I can't wait.
Yeah, when he's ironed out a few issues, and I expect him to do extremely well. Michelangelo Edwards is expected to do extremely well. Oh Lord. You know me, I was with Makeda Woods, right?
Yes.
Makeda Woods is like a silent killer who I expect to have a very good championship.
Indeed.
And Roger Black. Keep up Roger Black.
Yes.
Keep up Roger Black, yeah.
And these are all names that I have them as my sleepers, to be honest. Before you go, Coach, a journalist messaged me just now, and he's asking if you can tell us how to pronounce Taxeira's name, Taxeira. How do we properly pronounce that name?
Why do you call her TJ, you know? No, but Teixeira.
Oh, Teixeira. Wow. Okay.
Teixeira, yeah.
All right. Corey Bennett, man, you know how much I respect you. You know how much I'm just always in awe of your work. And, you know, just all the best to your team at Hydel, all the best to the young men at Jamaica College. And I will obviously, you know, catch up with you before and during champs. Yes?
Yeah, my respect.
You have 2 titles I get this year, man. I'm going to ask you. Yeah.
Very nobody with that. Come on. Give thanks, Karim, all the time, man. Thanks for the support.
All right, my boss.
Thanks for having me on your show, man. Blessings, man.
All right, so, yes.
Okay,
well, that was Corey Bennett, head coach of Hydel High School's athletics program, and also a coach at the Jamaica College. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, you would see these 2 faces that they're no strangers to this platform. I feel like I call them every single time that I want to talk track and field. And I am so excited that we're finally here, the first track and field conversation for 2026. To my left in the middle, the lone woman right now is Tiffany Wong, who is a sports management professional and passionate advocate for athletics. She has played a key role behind the scenes in Jamaican track and field as presentations manager for major events, including the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championships and the National Senior and Junior Championships. In addition to sports management, she has also been involved in childhood education and sports consultation, bringing a well-rounded perspective to athlete development and major sporting events. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome to your new studio. Yes, Dan.
Nice.
Big things.
Nice. For true,
big things. Yes,
you know, every time I come here and Karim read the bio, I just sit there and I say, I really need that? Really?
Yeah.
But this is nice.
Yeah.
Big ups,
Well, thank you so much. And to my extreme left is Shaquille O'Neal Benty, who is a game changer in Caribbean sports media, an award-winning associate producer, dynamic sports journalist, and engaging host. He's worked with top media houses in Jamaica and St. Lucia across TV and radio through Benty Talks Sports and Stadium 876 Bwoyatingz. Understand? He brings sharp analysis, compelling storytelling, and unmatched energy to the world of sports. From ISA schoolboy football to national trials and the Jamaica Invitationals, he's been on the front lines covering the action alongside major brands like Just Bet, Water, and Guinness. When it comes to sports, Shaquille O'Neal Benty doesn't just report, he lives it. Welcome to the show, my boss.
Yeah, thanks for having me. That one is good. Yeah, no, we have to go clip that.
I mean, we do what we do around here.
I was wondering if it's the same Shaquille O'Neal Benty.
Yeah. Let's just jump right into it because you guys would have been here when Coach Dwayne Johnson was here, and the 2 athletes from the greatest school, and also Corey Bennett on the phone lines. Out of 10, how excited are you guys for champs?
You want to go first?
I want to go first. You see, it's hard for me because I don't get to experience it like you guys do.
Your experience is different.
I don't.
I am so stressed.
I don't get to experience it like you guys, but I know it's gonna be 100 out of 10. Definitely know.
I forgot to ask Corey Bennett about an athlete. Anyways,
Yeah, and for me, the product of champs needs to always be the product of champs, and the excitement that comes into champ, and it's for all of us to keep that excitement going because champs is the biggest high school meet in the world. In the entire world. So of course I'm excited for champs.
Our question of the night is, which school are you supporting this year, and are they the strongest? Guys, you can also call in. Our phone lines are open, 876-630-9371 to 876-618-6730. Tiffany, which school are you supporting this year?
I don't support schools, I support athletes.
Okay. Which school looks the strongest right now? 1 week before champs, based on what we've seen.
Right now,
nobody really looks
exactly.
like out of
Nobody.
the world
Yeah,
to be
it's
honest.
not. it's really up in the air. It's really who wants it more. That's
I
what
hate
I'm
that
feeling.
term so much
No,
because
but
every time I hear that, all I think about is Casey.
Because
Casey
they
always wants it.
show up.
Casey always wants it.
I'm hungry for
Then and it's sad because I feel like JC wants it too, but me no know. Sometimes when them have it on the day, it's like them can't believe so them have it and then it just
it's too comfortable.
Yeah. So it's
the school of champions.
But yeah, I haven't seen any anything or anyone or any school to say, yeah man, 100 odd points. But then again, champs is champs. You want to perform your best at champs, you want to peak at champs. So we could be here discussing time till that kingdom come and the people them go out there and do something completely different, and we're just like, where did you even come
So
from?
before Bente answers that question, we do have a caller on the lines. Hi, good night, thanks for calling Bwoyatingz After Dark. What's your name? Where you calling from? Hello? Hello? Okay, well the call is dropped. Bente, which school are you supporting this year?
So the school I'm supporting is Herbert Marston Technical High School out of the West. Of course, I'm supporting them. Herbert Super at all points in times. The school now have no roof right now. None at all. But we're sending some athletes to compete, and that's all that matters right now, and I think that's really good there. So that's one. Of course, I'm supporting St. George's College.
Yes.
The correct blue. But yes, St. George's College, of course. And there's one more school. You guys might not even know of it. I'm supporting Malden High School, and I want to shout out Malden High School. It's up in the hills of St. James, but they always consistently find athletes to come to champs, and they were also damaged. We're representing the West, and they're here, they're finding a team. So I want to just send a big support to those 3 schools. Of course, 2 schools that I, of course, attended, but Malden High School, a school in rural St. James that definitely needs the support.
All right, the caller is back on the line, yes, good night. Thanks for calling Bwoyatingz After Dark. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good night, second place. How are you doing tonight?
Well, no, that might say.
Could y'all just have
no, that might
books
say
and
no.
Cody? Like, you could have tell me, say, is this person, so we just don't take this call. Anyways, Kay, because we don't really have a lot of time because it's a very packed show tonight. Tell me, who are you supporting this year on the girls' side first?
Heidel.
Okay, Heidel.
On forever.
Yes, and obviously you're supporting the Purple Rangers.
Game. I'm sorry, I had to pull it tonight. Sorry, Kareem, I love you. But
let me ask you a question, Kay, right? So before you migrated, which high school did you attend in Jamaica?
It does not matter.
No.
Casey is my brother's alma mater.
You know, all these women who I'm just trying to understand.
Excuse me?
Anywho's, Kay, thank you so much for calling. We're going to continue our banter on Twitter. I appreciate you.
Yes.
Big up, Kay, man.
All right. Yeah. To your point though, Tiff, about JC just, throwing it away. I did ask Coach Johnson that, and he said not this team.
Coach Johnson, what Coach Johnson said to you last year?
Not this team.
So yeah, I respect Coach Johnson still. You have to always believe in a team, and if he says so, then by all means, you should believe. I'm not saying I don't
believe as well.
I
want them to believe.
No,
as
I'm
well.
going to ensure that they believe this.
No, they need to believe.
Let me not tell them that.
Because it's been too long now.
Yeah, represent for the Blue Rangers.
It's been too long. We're just like.
But if you're asking me the team I'm most excited to see compete at champs this year, it's the Immaculate Conception High School.
Of course, yes.
I love them.
The Wolves.
I also love Alpha. I love what Alpha has been doing all season. They've been doing some great things.
That's true.
Quickly before we go on the break, obviously. Okay, so obviously Heidel won. What do you think ultimately gave them the edge, though? Because it's such a small team, very, very small team. So what happened?
I think fight, yeah.
Passion,
mentality. I would say mentality. And
right.
If you're ever a part of a team, you understand the closeness of a unit can help you push over the edge where talent doesn't naturally lie. So, I mean, yeah, everybody else might line it up on the day and be there, but just knowing that you have that drive and you have an overall mission to complete, and I think that was what really took Heidel over the edge. And you can see it in the girls, like you can see the way they support each other, the way they operate together, and even on social media, just how they move. And their coach believes in them. Their coach has been there with them from the start. So that drive, I think that's definitely what set it over the edge.
Before you answer, Tiff, we do have Mr. Keith Wellington on the phone lines. You know, Keith Wellington is obviously the principal of St. Elizabeth Technical High School, STETS, and the president of the Intersecondary Schools Sports Association, ISSA. He holds qualifications from Bethlehem Teachers College, Athabasca University in Canada, and Florida University. Bwoyatingz, the man Golpa School. He's also deeply involved in Jamaican sports administration. He also serves as on several national sporting bodies and communities. Mr. Wellington, good night. Welcome back to the show another year. How are you doing?
Very good night, man. I'm doing well.
I'm not going to keep you long at all. Come and know, said them time you're very busy, but I want to start off not even with Champs. I just want to ask, how are you and the community of STETS doing after, you know, being so negatively impacted by Hurricane Melissa in October?
I think we are holding our own. A lot of work to be done, but I think that we are grateful that we are doing well in terms of our recovery process. It's a long process, but we are prepared for the long haul. And we are thankful for the support that we continue to get from not just our own family members, but persons external of the community. And so, you know, we continue to do our best to ensure that we have a full recovery in a timely manner.
Yeah, I must just say, man, oh, Jesus, man, our hearts obviously, you know, is still aching for the entire west of the island. How are the students doing now mentally, though, you know, in preparation for Champs?
You know, it has been really, really tough on them. In particular, our girls. The girls team lost their dorm. So they have not been able to train as they would normally do. Many of them were significantly impacted at home. Quite a few of them, you know, lost their homes. Family members lost, you know, a lot of their possessions. And so, you know, it has been difficult for them. But we have rallied around them, and we have had support to help them to recover. It is a process, as I've said before, and it's not something that you can fix overnight. But we are really grateful, and I think the students are grateful for the support that they are getting. But as it relates to Champs, I think that it has affected them significantly. We lost Western Champs and the girls section for the first time in quite a while. And I think it came down to the fact that, you know, we were not properly prepared. But under the circumstances, we are grateful, and we are happy that the students continue to give up their best on the circumstances.
Yes. And if it is that anyone would like to donate to the school, how can they do so?
Depends on what type of donation or contribution they want to make, but they can always make contact with the school directly. We also have, you know, for example, the Olympians Association of Jamaica. They have made a commitment to help the girls recover. So if they make contact with the president, Dr. Neil Gardner, or Vilma Charlton, or if they want to go to one of our alumni associations, you know, there are many ways that they can reach out to us, and depending on what they want to do, we could channel them along the most appropriate channel.
Yes. All right. So we can shift gears to Champs. Champs is right around the corner, and again, I just know that at this present moment you're doing 501 things. But how prepared are you guys for the start of the championships early next week?
You know, for events like these, you are never 100% ready. But I think that where we are, and based on our experiences, we can be happy with where we are now. And we are confident that come Tuesday morning, 9 o'clock, we'll be ready to go. Still some work to be done, but as I said, our experience tells us that we are right on track. We have a football game tomorrow night at the stadium. As soon as that game is completed, then we'll take control of the stadium to do our preparation work going into Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay, so as a fan of the sport, though, Keith, can you tell me, right, which events are you really looking forward to? As a fan of the sport, not as a principal, not as a president of ISA, just a fan of the sport.
I think there are some interesting events. I look at the 400 meters result of Carifta Trials.
Yes.
And, I am, 45 for what, 2 or 3 guys.
For 3 of them, yeah.
Yeah, and, one of them exactly won't be a champ.
Right, yes.
But I think that we have a very top seal for the 400 meters. And then I look at the 100 meters and I'm thinking, first of all, we have only had one athlete go below 11 seconds on the girls' side. I think Shania is primed this year to do really well. Yes. I'm not sure which event she'll be doing, if it's the 1-2 or the 2-4 or 1-4. I'm not sure, but whatever she does, I'm expecting something special from her.
Same.
I think Wednesday, we've been pushing Wednesday as a special afternoon for more than one reason. And I think that when you look at it, Wednesday you have the 100 meter, 700 meters, semifinals and finals. And you look at the boys' side and you look at what's happening with the sprinters, and you think, we are out for something special. But if you go 1500 as well, you're thinking that there are persons you're going to see probably multiple sub 4 minutes over 1500, and those finals are on Wednesday as well. So I really think that Wednesday is going to be a special.
Mr. Wellington? Oh no, we lost him. Oh no, okay. Are we going to a break, Bogues, and then come back? Alrighty, no problem. Alright, guys, we're going to go for a quick break. Unfortunately, the call failed there because I have something on definitely want to ask him about last year, Charles. And once again, this is Bwoyatingz After Dark right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
CFOs and senior decision makers across the Caribbean, this is your moment. The Caribbean CFO Summit goes live March 24 and 25, 2026. 2 days, 13 CPD accredited hours, one powerful virtual gathering of the region's leading finance minds. This is where strategy meets innovation, where restructuring meets execution, where finance leaders prepare for what the next decade demands. Registration closes March 24. Do not sit this one out. Secure your seat now at CaribbeanCFOSummit.com.
All right. Welcome back to Bwoyatingz After Dark. This is our Champs episode number 1, and we have the principal of St. Elizabeth Technical High School, STETS, and the president of ISA, Mr. Keith Wellington, on the phone lines. I just have one more question for you, Mr. Wellington, before you go. Last year we saw a significant number of fast starts. I don't know what was happening, particularly in the 100 meters. And a lot of the persons who were at the stadium or on social media, they shared, their grievances. And what is happening as it relates to this year? Is that issue sorted out now?
Well, I think the proof of the pudding will be in the eating. So we'll see come next week. But it is something that we took very seriously.
Yes.
Even during the championships last year, we had to take some action in terms of trying to remedy what was happening. Since then, we have, tried to do some investigation as to the root cause of these problems. We have come up with probably 2 or 3 reasons as to why these false starts were so prevalent. And we have tried to address them. So come champs this year, we're looking to do a few things different. One of the things that I know many persons felt that it was a matter of the equipment malfunctioning. I don't think that was the case in its entirety. But we have made we have taken some precautionary measures, including trying to ensure that the equipment are properly checked, and also getting somebody from the manufacturer to be here during champs just to make sure there's continuous check checking and monitoring of the equipment to make sure that it is doing what it should be doing. So we'll have that expert here during jams.
Yes.
We'll also look at how the start crew is managed and how they function. We've had all these discussions with the JSPS, who is our parenting body, and who, to be honest, they have been very receptive to the discussions, and they have played their part in trying to make sure that there is no recurrence, because we have made it very clear to them that this is not something that we are willing to accept in terms of the standards of champs and what we expect of those who provide us with particular services. So I'm hoping that things will go well. I can tell you that I was embarrassed by how things went last year, and I do not intend to go through that again this year.
Yes. Finally, just remind us about the finals on Wednesday. What time are the finals them, so the people can come out to the stadium next week Wednesday, please and thank you.
Yeah, well, first of all, it doesn't matter what time, it is going to be worth being there.
Yes.
And again, we want it to be a special evening. One of the things that we are hoping to do is to all the funds that are raised from sale of tickets at the bleachers, we want to put it towards a fund to support the Western School in their recovery effort. So, it's an opportunity. The bleachers cost $500 on Wednesday. So, it's an opportunity for everybody to give a $500, enjoy world-class track and field, and know that $500 is going towards helping our student athletes and our students in particular from the Western era that would have suffered so much damage from Hurricane Melissa. You are going to witness probably the fastest juniors in the world over 100 meters. The last final will be at 8:30 on Wednesday night. I think the final 100 meter final starts about 7:40 or something like that. We'll have the 1500 meter final starting sometime after 6 o'clock.
Okay.
And prior to that, you would have had the semifinals of the 100 meters. So, if persons can get in, well, certainly by the end of work, I'd encourage everybody to come by the stadium. If you can get a couple hours off work and get into the stadium by 3-4 o'clock, you are going to be in for a treat.
Indeed, I do agree with you wholeheartedly. Well, I'll see you at the stadium, Mr. Wellington, and all the best, for a successful staging, and just be well supported and everything. Yeah, Sammy?
Yeah, man. Thanks very much, and thanks for having me. And please share the word.
No problem, man. Thank you so much. Well, that was Keith Wellington, principal of STETS and also president of ISA. Guys, I think I asked a question before Keith. I think Benty had answered. Tiff, what was the question again?
I'm not sure any at all, because
I think we did ask.
You go far.
Oh, wow. Anyways, 2026. Are we impressed with what we've been seeing this season as it relates to champs holistically? Like, not just individually. Like, are we impressed with the performances?
With the performances, okay, so I would have mentioned before that I'm extremely looking forward to Immaculate Conception High School participating. I think if you're talking about holistically champs, then I'm thinking about all of the meets that lead up to champs.
Yeah.
If I'm thinking about it, I think the best meet so far was corporate area champs.
Loved.
I think corporate area champs they gave us a standard that was ridiculous, and I think the performances that happened at corporate area champs were really good too. So you saw the meet records and the corporate
EPs
king and the corporate queens, and I think that in itself. So I want to mention just event management in itself there too, especially at a time now where we're short of tracks and that sort of stuff. So I think there is good. I think we're going to have some good performances in the field events. I think we're going to have some good performances in the sprints, as you would have mentioned. So yeah, I think I'm excited for champs, and I think I'm looking forward to, and I think holistically champs it's something we should look forward to, and I think we're going to get something good.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Tiff?
Yeah, no, I totally agree with Benty. For me, I don't know. I felt like I didn't see a lot of athletes that I wanted to see, especially in the Western, from the Western parishes. But that is understandable. You know what I mean? Because, our hearts go out and our prayers go out to them. They're rebuilding, and to be rebuilding and having to try to keep up with what you see going on at a Youngster Goldsmith, at a corporate area, you know. I am happy for the performances I've seen from the corporate area schools. I think I am looking forward to seeing what the Western schools come with at Champs. Just because I know that they didn't have like the same preparation, they you know, maybe some of them hosts gone, and you know, there are lots of other things to think about. It's not just you get up, you train, you eat, you sleep, you train. For them, it's like the whole world tumble upside down. So I'm excited to see what they bring, and I'm hoping that they can, you know, shake up some, you know, just shake up the table a little bit, and you know, get some medals. Maybe some schools were like the school where Bentical never even know them there, but pick up Uno, you know, and put your school on the map.
Well, speaking of maps, this athlete came on the scene a couple years ago. She's one of my favorite junior athletes. We have a voice note to be played from Queen East, as I call her, Natrice East. Let's take a listen. Okay, so before that, if you guys don't know, Natrice obviously is, God, such a talent. I've been in support of her biasly because, you know, she's related to a friend of mine from, she was in class 4. Now, she's known for explosive speed and strong performances in the 100 and 200 meters. Now, at Champs 2025, she delivered a standout performance, winning silver in the 100 meters. And as she tell me a couple weeks ago, said from she took up the 200 meters and she can realize that she can do it good, she's just been doing it and dominating. Now let's listen to her voice note.
Alright, hello, my name is Kim Morrison.
Oh, well, look at Natrice. Look at Natrice. Alright, so before her voice note, is it ready now, guys? Yeah, alright, go ahead.
My name is Natrice East and I attend the Women's Trust High School for Girls. I am currently an athlete in my second year of Class 2 and I will be competing in the 100 and 200 meters. I feel good going into the championship. I feel like I've had a fairly good season so far. My expectations for this season is to remain healthy throughout competing and overall to make my coach, my family and myself proud. My favorite Champs moment was the 2025 Class 2 4x1 relay. My team won and I anchored. The highlight of my season so far has probably been my 100 meter finals at the corporate area championship. A past athlete I admire the most would be Brianna Liston, seeing as she does my event. The event I'm looking forward to the most would be the 100 meters Class 1 boys. For fun, one athlete I'd like to race against would probably also be Brianna Liston.
I love her so much. Natrice, let's just talk some stats. Last year, in her first year of being in Class 2, obviously she came second in the 100 meters. Shania Douglas won that. And then she also, you know, placed second in the 200 meters. Shania Douglas won that. Now, for this year, 2026, based on my thing, she is second next to Etienne of Edwin Allen in the 100 meters though, but in the 200 meters, Miss East, Queen East, number 1, the fastest time, the second fastest time, the third fastest time, so the top 3 times belongs to her in the girls 200 meters for Class 2. What are we expecting from Natrice this year? Are we expecting 2 goals?
It's not impossible. It's not impossible.
I was looking at Etienne time and I'm like, okay, she ran 11:31 at Youngster Goldsmith, and then correct me if I'm wrong.
I
haven't seen her. I haven't seen her. And I feel like Natrice just has this confidence in going into the 100 meter, like, it don't matter. Like, I feel like she just goes into every race, like, it doesn't matter what happens. She's just like it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go in my blocks and I get my start and I'm just gonna run.
I forget that she was even in Class 2.
Yeah.
Because she's been dominating so much. I forgot for a second that she's a Class 2 athlete.
She is. And I feel like, as she said, you know, it was when she got put in the 200 she realized that she can do it.
Good.
And I feel like she's one of those athletes that a coach can just say, run a 4x4 and she do it, and then coach is kind of like, okay, so what do I do with you now? I just feel like she just put her mind to something and it gets done. But as Benty said, definitely not impossible, because youngster was what, February, so a month and some change. So she just have to go into it, just blinders on and run her race. That's
Benty?
it.
Yeah, I think much of the same. I think the only difference I would probably say this time is that for Natrice, I think coming into the 100 meters specifically, which will be Wednesday, I think for her, like you would have mentioned with the blinders and all of that, but I think she should just go out there and have some fun. And I think she's genuinely going to do that. And I think as long as she made a good comparison, because for me, she reminds me so much of Brianna as well. And I think that is, so sometimes you can see when things are affecting Brianna too as well. And I think when Brianna has so much fun, she goes out and does her best. And I think it's the same thing for Natrice. And you mentioned that utility in her, like, yo, go run a 400 meter, and she do that. I think she has that talent overall. So I think as long as she goes out there and has some fun, then she can really win that. She can be the double, she can do the sprint double.
As Benty says that, you know, like, having fun, all I'm thinking in my head is I'm thinking back to the times when Brianna lines up for her races, and like if there's music playing and you see her do the little shoulder move, you know, that
Eat the girl them food. Eat the girl them food out there. Now, from one queen to the next, this young girl, I'm actually looking for a record in this event. Tiana Marshall, a standout hurdler from Wolmer's Girls School, known for her speed, technique, and dominance, obviously, in the sprint hurdles. At Champs 2025, she delivered a big performance, winning gold in the class 200-meter hurdles. She's the next one, too, who sometimes you forget how young they are.
Yeah, you do.
So let's listen to her voice note.
Good day, my name is Tiana Marshall. I attend Women's High School for Girls. I'm in class 1 and I'll be competing in the 100-meter hurdles and 100-meter at the ISA Boys and Girls Championship. I'm feeling very excited and very focused going into this championship, for this is my final year competing. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity and ready to give my best performance on the track on the day. My expectations for the rest of the season is to continue improving and executing my race well. And even though Champs and Character are major meets at the junior level, my season doesn't finish after that. I pray and I hope that it doesn't. I just want to continue doing exceptional things for the rest of the season and keep pushing past my limits. One of my favorite Champs memory would have to be the Class 2 4x100 meter in 2025, where me and my teammates Casey and Sewell, Natrice East, and Akila Bell ran sub 45. I feel like that race showcased how powerful we are together and the wonderful things we can do when the time is right. So, yeah. The highlight of my season would have to be the character trials, where I ran 12.97 seconds in the 100-meter hurdles. That performance really showcased my potential and reflect my hard work and training that I've been putting in throughout my season. So definitely my highlight of the season so far. One past athlete I really admire is Akira Nugent because of her.
All right, so she's going to actually continue in the next voice note. Oh my God, I'm so excited to see what's going to happen. Guys, just tell me when you're ready to play the next part of that voice note. But hurdles are unpredictable. We know that. She's okay. Let's just play the next part of the voice notes real quick.
One past athlete I really do admire is Akira Nugent because of her dominance in the hurdles and how she represents her school and Jamaica at the high level. I'm really looking forward to watching the Class 1 boys 100 meter because those boys have been dominating throughout the entire season, showcasing their potential. And in my opinion, I feel like that's really the race that everyone really and truly wants to see. So definitely a race I'll be looking out to watch. I would love to race with either Akira Nugent or Kerika Hill because they are two of the best hurdlers to come out of Champs, and it will be a really great challenge and a learning experience and a chance to push myself to do even better. So yeah, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Tiana. Thank you. The 2026 times, right? Tiana 12.97 seconds at the Curved Trials. The Champs Class 1 record is 13 seconds. So she's gone faster than, again, hurdles, very unpredictable. We have to, factor in the wind. We have to factor in to have a clean race. However, let me, for the persons who don't know, just remind you guys how much she's dominating the girls' class 100-meter hurdles. She has the number 1 fastest time, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Okay? She's in a world of a class of her own. And if all things goes well, if she's not injured, if she is mentally ready, if she has a clean race, if the wind behave itself, she's getting that record.
Definitely.
Benti, thoughts? See how look for me. Like, thoughts?
Yeah, it's all right. Let me tell you. For me, with Woolman's Girls, my one of my mentors, Miss Richards, she's one of the managers there.
Yes.
So say we always hear about Woolman's Girls. So yeah, for me, it's that 12.97 was really exceptional.
Oh God, man!
And she seems like a student of the game.
She loves it.
You see how she mentions Akira and Karika, and she didn't say,
Akira, by the way.
They haven't gone on to. She mentioned from school level, she get into the nitty gritty of it. Student of the game, you can see it, and I can only imagine when she's going to the bigger levels how she just wants to line it up with the best of the best. And you can really see that she says it's going past Karifta and going past Champs. She has a bigger vision for herself. So yeah, that record can be in there. I would personally prefer if she goes for it earlier, because anything can happen in the
finals.
So I think in the final I'd rather if she just tries to go and get the win, but I'm no coach. So at the end of the day, you know what it is. But I mean, definitely kudos to her for being such an exceptional athlete, and she's so mannerable. She's so mannerable. She's such a sweetheart.
Thank
you. Such a sweetheart. So all the best to her for Champs, and I'm looking forward to seeing that race.
Big things coming, man.
If all goes well, if the wind behaves itself, the record is gone, and it's a Quinella for Woolman's. I believe. Yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. But just the way she carries herself, she's one of those that you hear her name, but if you don't watch track and field, you don't know her face. Like you will see her in a crowd and don't know her.
I love that about her. And not to cut you, right? Like when I go to these track meets, Jesus, Tiana Marshall is an old soul based on what I've seen, right? And I observe a lot of these young athletes when I am at these track meets, getting content. And she seems like she's just by herself. She seems like she just wants to get the job done. You don't really see her, run up and down and the bag of nice and the bag of raby. Like, she looks like she is somebody with her head on her shoulders. And whatever it is, them at the upper Woolmans continue to do it because she am bell. Man, I ask you, man, a problem. If you don't know, write down them name. Yeah, that's what I say. We have a next voice note. We have a young man from San Diego that we've spoken about last year, Ryan Echu, is it? Who is a talented middle distance runner known for his strength across the 800 meters and 1500 meters. Now representing San Diego High School, he's established himself as a consistent contender at Champs, combining endurance with strength, with strong finishing speed, with personal bests of 3:49.73. I think he's getting a record, by the way. I'm still telling which one. In the 1500 meters and 1:54.91 in the 800 meters. Ryan continues to be one of the key distance athletes to watch on the track. We have a voice note from him. Let's take a listen.
My name is Ryan Achao, and I am a student athlete at San Diego High School. I will be competing in 1500 meters class 1 and the open 5000 meters boys. Going to Champs, I am feeling great and I am feeling ready because I've been training hard, so I'm feeling confident. My expectation is to win the 5000 meters and the 1500 meters, and most probably to break the 1500 meters record and set my personal best in the 5000 meters. Yeah, my favorite Champs moment is the 4x1 class 3 relay, boys relay last year when they beat Calabar and the KC. So that was one of my favorite moments at Champs for San Diego boys.
Yeah.
My highlight for season so far has been so good, and I did amazing at the Gibson, so I am seeing myself that I am ready.
Yes.
The athlete that I admire for past the most is probably Kemoy Campbell, because he's holding the 2 records that I am going for, and I look up to him. So one of the events that I will be looking for at Champs is the Class 1 boys 100 meters, because most of the boys have been doing amazing, and I would love to see like who is going to take that title. And the athlete that I could race is Geoffrey Fenson, and the reason Geoffrey Fenson of Calabar, and the reason is he was doing amazing by that time, and I am feeling myself that I could be much faster than him. Yeah.
Ryan, last year, obviously, he was the favorite going in. In the 1500 meters, though, he came fourth, and he won the 5,000 open. How do you guys think he's going to perform this year in both events? Quickly, so we can go on the break. Do we see him getting both medals? I don't know what happened in that 1500 meters last year. I was very shocked.
I think last year he put too much on himself. And the person
it was his first jumps, right? Yes.
Yeah, and if my memory serves me correct, Kipra was the winner. That's cool. But I think he put too much on himself in that race. I don't think he was relaxed. I think the race got away from him. But hearing him speak now, I feel like he's learned, and his times have showed me that he has learned, because I don't really see no competition for him. Like him have a trip, tie him shoes, go a nurse, go get one bandage for him knee and them something there, and still for somebody come run him down. And that is in both events, and that is such a big jump, because what you mean I double in what, 15 and 5,000? What? What do you mean? Like, who does that? But yeah, definitely not impossible for him to get double goals, and as he said, he's going for the record, so we'll watch out for that, because it's very possible for him.
It is very possible.
Very possible for him.
Yeah, it's possible for him to get the records. Formalities for the goals for me. I think he mentioned I always come back to the student at the game aspect. So you see that, and you see who he wants to reach. So a lot of people would have said like
from
somebody
Calabar. From Calabar.
He has that competitive spirit, and you can see it there. And I think he's more adjusted to what Champs will be, or the Jamaica climate is, and how serious track and field is here. And so I think maybe the lights dazzled him a bit last year. Yeah. So I think now he'll be much more prepared for it. And on that Wednesday night for the 15, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to be reveling in that moment and enjoy it.
Actual factual. And before we go on the break, I did say that I see him getting one of those records, and it is for me the 1500 meters. That record obviously by Kemoy Campbell. That's the boys class 1 1500 meters, and that's 3:45.54. Yeah. And he's gone 3:49.73. Yeah, man. So it no far fetched. Like, it is right within reach, and I feel like he can do it. We're gonna take a break though. And be right back. This is Bwoyatingz After Dark on Nationwide 90 FM.
G, you know say Mikey no come?
Hold on.
No, sir. That sound like consumption.
What that?
Tuberculosis, aka TB.
Now all time something like that. After
after nobody not get that again.
I saw you think TB still the boat.
If you have a cough for more than 2 weeks with fever, night sweats, and weight loss, go to your doctor or health center and get tested now. Let's be vigilant and stop the spread of TB infections. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Singers, songwriters, producers, this is your chance to write your name into Jamaica's rich music history and also win $3 million cash in the JCDC Festival Song Competition. And it's now so easy to enter because what? We gone digital. It's all online. Just log on to jcdc.gov.jm, fill in the form online and upload your entry. Closing date March 31. Enter now.
Interex Distributors Mega Tile Clearance Sale is happening this month. Yes, all tiles must go. Ceramic, porcelain, borders, and inserts at jaw-dropping prices. Create the look you love with premium tiles for less. Hurry to our showroom at 30 Dunrobin Avenue, Kingston. Call 876-501-2516, 876-550-5689. Interex Distributors Tile Clearance. It's now on.
Power in great moments. If you have financial needs, Chris and Charles will fix them for you. Power in great moments since 1992. Oh, we have it all. Power in great moments. Relax, you got Chris and Charles. Oh, we have it all. When you think alone, think Chris and Charles.
From the biggest tracks to the biggest energy, Nationwide keeps it moving. If you love the vibes, come and lock in with us for real.
World boss, if a prison could stop me.
Join the Nationwide 90FM Family Club today on Patreon.
Practice. God, me say you watch you of me practice.
Jamaica, tune in to Cliff Views Online on March 20 from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we broadcast from the University of the West Indies for World Water Day. This year's theme, Inclusivity and Equity, highlights the commitment to ensuring that every Jamaican has access to safe, reliable water. Representatives from Jamaica's major water agencies will be present to answer questions, share valuable information, and help you explore the many possibilities within the water industry. So tune in to Cliff Views Online for World Water Day celebration, Inclusivity and Equity. Catch the live stream on our YouTube channel at Nationwide 90FM Live 2, or keep your station locked to Nationwide 90FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the Ministry of Water, Environment and Climate Change.
It's Monday, get over your blues. Or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The E-Zone is here for you. With this thing, Honeybee.
And Bwoyatingz
from 3 to 5 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM.
We've got your entertainment news.
Then we want to hear your views. Why you said?
Jump in the mix.
Or the hot seat.
Don't miss our brain busters.
Or the crazy giveaways.
Let's talk fashion.
Send us your outfit of the day. Ooh, cutesy. Very demure.
Are you looking for love?
Come on one of our blind dates. Send your request to EZONE blinddates@gmail.com. That's EZoneblinddates@gmail.com.
And stay tuned for your confessions.
These are my confessions. Share them with us at EZoneConfessions@yahoo.com. I mean, is this planet Earth?
Is it?
I don't know. Let me check. Either way, it's got a buzz.
And a Bwoyatingz.
Ow! Ow!
All right, welcome back to Bwoyatingz After Dark. Now, on the phone lines, I have the head coach of the girls track and field program of Edwin Allen High School, Michael Dyke, who is obviously, Edwin Allen is one of the most dominant teams in Jamaican girls athletics. Now, under his leadership, Edwin Allen has secured multiple titles, no one, not two, Wally, yes, and at the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championships, and continues to be a major force to the girls division, consistently battling rivals like Heidel for the championship crown. Coach Dyke, good night to you. Welcome once again to my show. How are you doing?
Good night. I'm good.
You're good. Let's just jump right into it. God, man. Obviously, Edwin Allen has been faced with several challenges this season, like, delayed preparation. How has the team managed, though, to stay focused despite all of these setbacks?
Well, it's a team which accustomed to challenges, I would say. You're from the rural part, so nothing has ever been easy for us.
Yeah.
But this year would have been an exception with the multiple, setbacks in terms of hurricane. We lost one of our student athletes as well.
Jeez, yes.
But, despite all of that, the girls, they managed to cope, and they have their high set on reclaiming their title. Which we narrowly lost to Ida last year. So we have all the machines and everything rolling and getting ready for next week.
How are you and the ladies doing, though, mentally now? Because you guys have really been through a lot. At this stage, Shams being next week, how are you guys doing mentally?
Well, that is the aspect that we are working on currently, because, I think physically they are okay. So we just want to ensure that they are in their minds and, are in the right place come next week.
Yeah. I must say, though, Edwin Allen, y'all are fighters, right? And in spite of all that's been happening this season, obviously we've seen some spectacular performances thus far. As it relates to physically, on a scale of 1 to 10, how ready are the ladies?
1 to 10, to be honest, I would say about 9.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, I love to hear it. I love that. For my viewers and for my listeners, Coach Dyke, can you just give us some names or some events that we should look forward to, as it relates to performances from your ladies?
Well, for sure, the Class 1 Girls 100 should be a humdinger. With Douglas and Henry from Edwin Allen. We also have the Class 2 Girls, 815, Fowler, and Reynolds from Alphonsus Davis. That has been a battle over the years, which...
I love it.
This one should be... And this is another year that we should go all the way to see, but I know we'll get a better offer this time around.
Yes. How important is it to show up as it pertains to rivalries? Because I always say, once the champs is close, I think it puts a fire under the athletes to actually perform and to get it done. So how important is a close champs, in your estimation as a coach?
Well, what it does is it really keep everyone on their toes. So you cannot afford to make any mistakes.
Yes.
You want to be on top of everything, all the areas. So you ensure that your organization is in place, and you maintain that right through the championship. At no point in time you want to have any slip up or drop your arms anywhere. It's like you're at a war and you don't want to lose your life.
Right.
So you have to be extremely careful.
Yes, indeed. As a fan of the sport, though, Coach Dyke, final question. Not as a coach now, but just as a fan of the sport, give me 3 events that you're super excited to watch.
Well, I used to be a middle distance athlete, so I always enjoy middle distance events, especially the 800.
I love the 800. Yes.
Yes, and in recent time, the 100 is the blue ribbon event where everybody would want to
you know. But Edwin Allen has developed almost on the 400 meter hurdle.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that is one event that I am looking forward to.
Yes. Oh, same. Coach Dyke, I'm just wishing you and the ladies, firstly, thank you so much for speaking with us every single year for this program. I appreciate it so much. And secondly, I'm just wishing you and the entire team, a fantastic championship, a safe one, no injuries, no nothing, you understand? And, just all the best next week.
Thank you.
You're most welcome, sir. Well, that was Michael Dyke, head coach of Edwin Allen's girls track team. And inside of the studio, she's not on the screen yet, but we do have to my right, I have trackside with Melina. How do I pronounce her surname, Mel? Elias?
You don't pronounce the H in French.
Oh, E as in Elias.
Elias, right.
Oh, so Melina Elias, also known as Trackside with Mel, is a French sports journalist and a track and field enthusiast who has been living in Jamaica for over 5 years. Now, she's here, she's been doing content, she's been doing the do. When I must see her at the track meet them, listen to it. I appreciate her so much. She supports everybody. This lady over here, no matter who the person is, like once you're a content creator in track and field, she'll repost, she'll comment, like she is really showing you love, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Because in this space sometimes it feels like, yeah. But anyways, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, and we're doing this again next week.
Mm-hmm.
All of us. So to try put down the things are ready. So since you're late to the party, let me ask you which team or teams you're supporting for champs this year. Who you think is going to win?
I think that on the girls' side, Edwin Allen is going to win.
Yes.
On the boys' side, I wouldn't say I support them, but I do think that Kingston College will win again.
Yeah.
I love what you said. I don't
support them,
yes,
but I think. Yeah. Do you think that it's going to be won by a long margin this year on both sides?
Well, I hope not.
I really hope that too, man. Jeez.
On the girls' side, last year, Heidel only won with 11 points. That's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And that actually made it super exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like every year when you ask people, who do you support for champs, they would say a boys' school. And I want the girls' side to be exciting as well, so that people watch the events.
Yeah. Question, guys, because I have this notion, quickly, before we go back to the voice notes. How important is a Calabar being strong for champs?
Let me jump in real quick, because this has been a point of discussion in my circles. I think Calabar being very good at champs is the crux of champs. Is the most important things to champs.
Yeah.
And I say that to say, without Calabar pushing, I don't find that everybody else pushes.
Mm-hmm.
I get the understanding that in a lot of sports it's like, I could beat Casey. And the truth about it is, I could beat Casey. There's two sides of it. Either you love Casey or you hate Casey. But I think Calabar has truly taken up that mantle to say, I'm going to not only beat Casey, but I truly despise Kingston College.
And I love that for them.
And I think that's the fundamental difference. Like JC would be like, all right, sometimes go on with it. Calabar will literally chew off their foot to make sure that.
Oh, absolutely.
Calabar will form a United Nations. I've seen them.
We've seen it, and that's one of my favorite champs moments, by the way.
I've seen them do it before, time and time again. I've heard them say literally, me not care who win as long as I don't care see win. Them no business.
And there's this champs moment that's etched in my mind, and I don't know, Mel, if you were here at that particular time where it was very close between Casey and Calabar, and it was boiling down to the 4x4. And next week, I want you all to walk with your favorite champs moments, by the way. Okay. But that particular moment, I remember Bruce James was commentating. I will never forget it. And like he was giving the stats, like, hey, so if Calabar wins, but Casey comes in the the top 5, Casey still win champs, right? And I remember like hearing Bruce just live calculating the points just real quick, like,
you know
okay,
what it is.
yeah, man, right?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, so what we're seeing right now is, so, right now, Calabar is in first place, but if KC comes and it, listen to me, so they need 4 teams in between. And what I saw, oh my God, I have goosebumps to think about it. What I saw, and if you guys remember this moment, you know me I talk about, every single school fought to make Calabar win that champs. You see, after like Calabar crossed the line and Casey was maybe like in 6th.
Yeah, everybody
like all of them were hugging each other. I mean, I've never seen that yet. This is a championship. And I'm like, this is what I love me a hater. Okay? I don't want y'all to all be friends on the track. Because I mean, like, I love me a beef.
Yeah.
Hi, Akira, I'm Asai. But I love me a beef. Like, I love it. Like, it's good for the sport.
And listen, I need to go back and check the stats because I'm sure every leg of those top 5 teams,
they ran their best races.
I'm sure they never ran a leg as hard as that ever in their life again.
They'll want KC win champs.
No, because the KC athletes were, it's not like the man them lie down and said them literally are run, and it's just like, I'm like, where did you find this burst of energy? Like, and the man them just goes
it's hating fuel. But to agree with Melanie, it's like the competitiveness on the girls' side, but the competitiveness that you get from Calabar being there, it's good for the brand and the potential sponsorships and the investments and the foreign investments which comes through, like people coming to watch the event and buying the season tickets and buying those passes to watch, and just the multiplier effect of it. So Calabar is crazy to say. And if you ask me tomorrow, I'm probably not say it again. But on air today, at this moment, I will say to you, Calabar is very important to the brand that is the ISA Boys and Girls Championships.
Okay. True. Mel, 2026 season for the juniors, it's almost coming to a close. Give me 2 performances on the male and the female side that stands out, like that shocked you, that just wow you to this moment.
Well, you spoke about her before. Tiana Marshall from Walmers, her sub-13 at Carefta Trials, and I checked the champs record for Class 1. It's actually 13.00. So I feel like she might break that champs record.
Oh, she is.
On the boys' side, well, there's been a lot.
So much.
I actually like the Edwin Allen duo of Anderson and Joel Morgan. So it's 2 of them on the 800. And I feel like the 800 boys is going to be so exciting.
They're running! Yo, since JC took up like paying attention to 800 and 1500 meters, I feel like every other school is trying this thing. Like lead to us. Like guys. Tell me, closing the eyes, look out for the ears. Tell me another school that like for so many years took the middle distances serious like JC. Like we really took it seriously.
Yeah, and I think like even you remember recently with Handal
and Giovanni Blake.
Truly I can give you that.
Unmatched. I know every other school, but Joel Morgan, you and I were speaking about this I think it was Carifta Trials. Yes. Like he has been very impressive. He's actually one of my favorites in that event. But I would love to see the 800 title obviously return to 189 Hold Up Road. You understand what I'm saying? Other than that one record, and I'm going to ask each person before we continue with the voice notes, and I'm going to also do a series on this tomorrow so I can look out for it. Is there another record that you think will go? I'll start with Benti. Because I have a few. I have a whole list of records on my earphone. Oh my God, I love this.
So we talked about the hurdles.
Right.
The hurdles. And we talked about 1500.
Yes.
I don't think this is a record, but I also think, and it might sound crazy to say, I think we might be going sub 10 again, by the way.
Yeah.
I think we might be going sub 10 again.
Yeah.
By whom? Who's going to do it?
I wouldn't be surprised if 2 of them do it.
Who and who?
No, I tell you, I wouldn't be surprised if 2 of them do it.
Give me a little more time to think about it.
But yeah.
I also think, I'm trying to remember what field event it was.
I have so much records.
I'm trying to remember what field event. But as it stands right now, that's what I have in terms of records going, yeah.
I have about 10 records, by the way.
Yeah.
But
I know for a fact. Well, I can't say for a fact because you know that. Sorry. I say I can't. I want to say I know for a fact, but I can't really say a fact because hurdles are unpredictable. But that's class 2 400 hurdles, boys. Yeah, that's going. That 51-4 by Jeremy, that's going.
Yeah.
That's
Jeremy
going.
Farr's record.
That's going. Sorry, Jeremy.
It's actually number 3 on my list as I'm looking right here. Jaden Campbell from Excelsior is erasing that.
Yeah, that's going.
But again, guys, I'm going to do a whole video on all the records that I think will be broken. But let me just say, I'm not giving an obvious one. Let me see.
You have any field events?
I do actually.
Give me one of that. Give me one of those.
You know what? No, I'm saving my screen for my content I'm wanting to go watch. Let me just say, one of the records in the 800 meters for the girls, that is going. And Kevin Gay Fowler from Edwin Allen is snatching it. Okay? So Carlene Robinson, your record, that's 25 years old, is gone. All right? Thank you so much. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Mel, one record you think will be going?
Just one?
Oh!
Yeah, I kept 10 too.
All right, Mel, give it 2. 2 records.
I had 4, but let me pick the discus class 1 boys. So Travis Michael record from 2011 is 66.88, and Joseph Salmon from Jamaica College has gotten very close. He has not beaten it yet, 66.32. But I think something big might happen. And my second one, I'm going to pick on the girls' side, and this is the class 1 200 meters.
I don't want record to go. I don't want it to go so bad. I'm so biased, bro.
Records are meant to be.
But I have it written down though. Yeah.
So this is Brianna Liston's record, and I think Shania Douglas can definitely
eating that. Eating it. Yeah, if the wind
allows. Right. Yes.
Allows it. Okay, so explain to the people what is the record. It's the class 1 girls 200 meters, and what is the time?
So it's 22.53.
There's 22, right?
22.53, I think. And if my memory serves me right, I think Shania ran 22.58 at Carifta Trials, which was her new PB.
Yeah.
Yeah,
22.53, 22.58.
Can I just say something before you say that 22.58 that Shania actually ran at Carifta? It was a cruising 22.58. I don't want people to think that she was actually like out running. There was 3 races within that 200 meter race.
Here's what I don't like about stadiums winds, right? Because when Brianna ran that time, it wasn't a negative wind.
Yeah.
And I hate the fact that, like, I want these. Anyways, the 100 meters, obviously, because we're going to come on next week, Wednesday, and we'll be live when the 100 meters are being ran.
And one more thing regarding the 200. One advantage that Shania has is that she's not from a big school, so she's not really like chasing the title for her school. So she can really focus on her individual events. She has no relays, so it's really all about the 1 and the 2, or 2 and 4, because we don't know yet what she's doing.
Oh no, crazy. I do concur with that. The 100 meters, we have to talk about that, and then we start playing some of these voice notes again. Because that will be next week, Wednesday, around 8 o'clock them time. So when I'm on air, we will be watching the races, right? The favorites, I'm assuming you guys are thinking Shania Douglas of Holland High, 11:06 at the Carifta Trials. The record, obviously, by Alana Reid, 10.92 seconds. And Raquel Reid of Excelsior High School, 10.16, and the record by Baraja Nkrumah, 9.99. Do we see anyone challenging them for the gold? It's a 2-part question, class. And also, do we see them getting the record? Because I don't.
Like I said, for the male side, I think we genuinely might go sub 10 again, and I think it might equal. I'm not saying breaking. I think it might genuinely equal. I think, okay, so when you think about Boaji's race, it was him, DeAndre Daly. Yeah, that push was there. I think this field might just be.
No man, this field
is faster. You know what I mean? So I
finish line judges.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, them have them work cut out for them. Yeah, talk to them. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think there's definitely because that's what I'm saying. I can't pick the winner to say who is going to go that sub 10 again. But I just know. So yes, of course, Riquelme is going to have a challenger. I believe that because all the way from you look at Carifta Charles from 1 to 5. I think they genuinely have a chance, and I'm not counting out. And 5 was Tyrese Foreman of St. George's College, and of course, college man. So, yeah, I think genuinely that top 5 there has a genuine chance of getting that title. And on the girls' side, no challenge. No challenge.
I have somebody from JC in mind. I also have Naron Wade from KC in my mind right now as you guys were speaking. Jamal Stevenson from Calabar, obviously in my mind. The George's Youth, obviously in my mind. I think it is going to be something very special. I just don't see the record going because for me, when athletes chase a record, they never get it. Because you're overthinking your technique and you're overthinking everything. So if it is that they're not thinking about the record, it's going.
Yeah.
What Shania did at Carifta Trials, she wasn't thinking about anything than just to run. Because she was very surprised. I think you posted that video.
No, it was actually a
Yardie Sports posted the video.
Was so excited.
Like she was genuinely surprised, right? So I think if she is, because 11:06, I don't monkey type it though. If it is that she not pre, it's gone. But I think it's for the male side is going to be closer than we anticipated to be.
And I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but the athletes who we are all thinking of, the athletes who we all would like to see line up in those 8 positions, their coaches need to and don't fight me if it up next week, please tell them say them no need for pick, because I just feel like somebody I got jump the gun.
But I love it.
I feel like nerves is a thing, and because they're all like them separated by little to nothing. I feel like the pressure gonna get to somebody, and it just I don't want it to. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer.
But if it happens, I will love that because it helps with a little razzle in the sport.
Wednesday night lights.
But no, don't crucify me. But
there.
It's gonna be a cracker. So make sure in the stadium. Me I got it there.
Yeah, please.
Me I got reach here late because me I got medal. I got medal, the medalist.
That is it. Mel, just answer quickly before we go on the break. The same question applies to you. Are those two the clear winners? And also, are you expecting the medals to go?
So, on the girls' side, definitely.
Shania
is in
from
her
Holland.
class of her own. Yeah. So, Alex Henry also is very talented, but I don't see her beating Shania Douglas at all. On the boys' side now, I don't even think Riquelme Reid is the favorite. I think Sanjay Seymour
is,
he might not have run as fast as Riquelme Reid this season. Reid ran 10.16, but he's been more consistent. He has more than 100 meter in the 10.2.
2 lows.
He's looking very good in the 200, very good in the 100.
Oh, yes.
But the boys 100 is going to be very hard to predict. Honestly,
yes.
Even like you have Nairn Wade from KC,
College,
so it's more than one.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very exciting.
And Sanjay Seymour, for those who are watching or listening, he attends William High School.
Chilani, right.
Even though we're talking about Class 1, let me just say, Kai Kelly from Jamaica College, write down his name on a phone because he has the dog in him. You understand? If the other JC man have it, Kai Kelly as a little youth, have it. We're going to take a break. Bwoyatingz After Dark. Nisha Identity FM. Yo.
So before the first shovel hit the ground, any questions or comments?
Yeah, man. Me I do a renovation, you see. And my auntie's a returning resident. She ready to start her dream house.
Then call Serlin.
Then tell me something. They really monitor the site, tradesmen and contract for me?
Yes, man. Independent clerk of works, keeping contractors in line with drawings, standards and quality. No shortcuts.
That sound like a real piece of mind.
Call Serlin. 876-276-0276.
Serlin. We design, build and manage projects.
Singers, songwriters, producers, this is your chance to write your name into Jamaica's rich music history and also win $3 million cash in the JCDC Festival Song Competition. And it's now so easy to enter because what? We gone digital. It's all online. Just log on to jcdc.gov.jm, fill in the form online and upload your entry. Closing date March 31. Enter now.
Get ready, Jamaica! The NNN School Tour 2026 is bringing energy, talent, and excitement straight to your school.
Pull up your pants and put it on your waist.
Every Friday, we spotlight the creativity and skills of our students. We're coming with games, prizes, and electrifying live performances.
Missing.
This week, we're heading to Bridgeport High School in Portmore on March 20 from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Don't miss the vibes, the fun, and your chance to shine. The NNN School Tour 2026 is where talent meets opportunity. See you there. This broadcast is brought to you by the Police Civilian Oversight Authority, Tip Friendly Society, LMH Publishing, Wisinco Group, Digicel, Nutrition Products Limited, and Mystic Mountain, Jamaica.
My name is Kellyanne Carr. I attended the Edinalyn High School and I compete in the 400 meters and the 400 meters hurdle. I've been going to champs. I feel really good going into champs. I've been training hard, working hard, and I feel confident and ready to compete for my school. What I expect out of this season I'm expecting to improve my times, perform at my best, and make myself, my family, and my school proud. One of my favorite moments at champs is when I win the 400 meter hurdles because I get to honor my late brother that passed away a week before champs. I was so depressed. I was saying to myself how I'm going to focus, how I'm going to compete, how I'm going to really give my best in my competition. And it was like a little birdie on my shoulder told me, said, don't watch anything because you know your brother got you, your brother want you to win and come home with a goal. So that was really one of my favorite moments. A past athlete I admire is a girl named Jenny Armstrong. I really admire Jenny Armstrong because of her strength and her consistency in the 100 and 200. And she really motivated me to keep pushing and to improve my time because she was my training partner. When we come at training, it's just the best. It's the best of us because we're really up against each other, we're really running with each other. So she really I really admire her and how good she is with me. Who I'm most looking forward to compete against, really, there's quality athletes within my event, but I'm confident, so I'm competing against myself, really.
Queen. Okay, that was Kellyanne Carr. Now, last year in the Class 1 girls 400 meters, she came third. This year in 2026, the leader of the event, we're not even sure if it is that she will be running the 400 meters. That's Miss Shania Douglas of Holland with the 2 fastest time. Kellyanne obviously has the 3rd fastest time. So if Shania don't run, Kellyanne is obviously going in as the clear favorite. Just quickly, thoughts. If Shania isn't there, it's her gold medal. Yeah?
And this is her last year doing champs.
Yes.
So I think she really want to make the best out of it, and she has the potential to do the double, 400 flat and 400 hurdles.
Yeah, Benji.
That's such a heartwarming story. I didn't even know that. Before. So
so touching.
Shania, just focus on the 200 right now.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Give her a chance.
Please.
No, it's very possible for her, as Mel said, for her to double in the 4 hurdles and the 400. As we say, we're not sure if Shanoya is running the 400. We hope she's not. But if she's not, then definitely Kellyanne. I mean, the only person I would say would give her any sort of trouble is Abrina Wright from Homewood, and that's not really any trouble because she
could
can take care of that.
Leave with 3 goals with the 4x4.
The 4x4 as well, yeah. So it's just for her, and in the 4 hurdles, I don't see nobody really again, no problems like that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we have our next Edwin Allen athlete, Horatia Love. Let's take a listen.
Hi, my name is Horatia Love. I attend the Edwin Allen High School. I will be competing in the 800 and 1500 meters. Going into champs, I feel excited and I'm just ready to go there and do my best on the track. My expectations out of the season will be a personal best in both of my events, and I also expect my team to be victorious at the end of this championship. My favorite champs moment was 2022 when Tina Clayton defeated Brenna Liston in the girls' Class 1 100-meter finals. One past athlete that I admire the most would be Monique Stewart, because despite all the challenges she faced, she was still disciplined, determined, and hardworking no matter what. The person I'm looking forward to competing against the most would be myself and beating my own best performance.
All right. Last year in the 1500 meters, she was placed, I think, 11th. But she's a talent. She is a talent. What are you guys thinking? Mel, I know that you love the Edwin girls, but okay. Tiff, do you have anything to say about Horatia and her prospects this year for champs?
I love that she's counting on herself. I love that she's betting on herself, I should say. You know, I feel like all athletes that bet on themselves, you can't really not bet on them. But I don't know. I feel there's a little competition for her in the 800.
Wally, but a little.
Please.
Wally, but competition out there. Be a bad nonce on this.
Please.
I sure would have said, be a bad nonce.
No, but but for her, you know, I feel like her biggest goal is to just do her best to give her school some points so they can win back the title. Like, I feel like for her, it sounds like it's not necessarily about medals. It's more about beating her individual performances, and that could look like a PB, not necessarily a gold medal. But girl, bet by yourself. Bet by yourself.
As you should, Queen. Wanna do it, so? Yeah.
Clock that.
All right, you're right. Bent.
Yeah, as you mentioned, so in it, she's so
bubbly. She's so
bubbly, but like I think what a lot of things that we focus on is more like medals and points and all of that. But for a lot of athletes, just lowering their time is a big thing. Like it could be the success of the season for them. And she says her competition is to beat herself. And I think just as Tiff would have mentioned, maybe it's just getting a PB and winning the title this year, because that, you know, would have beat her last year. But I mean, so maybe a title and a PB is the goal for her. Maybe she can sneak out a medal. Maybe she wants a medal. We don't know her personal goals, but her goal is to beat herself and whatever goal she set for herself. So she has a chance. I mean, she's there. She has a ticket. So it's going to be it's going to be difficult. It won't be the easiest thing in the world. But then again, it's not easy for anybody, even the favorites. So at the end of the day, she has a chance.
Donald Smith, big up yourself. He's actually listening, and he sent something to me. Donald is saying, hello, Maria Crossfield and Nastasia Fletcher. I love Nastasia Fletcher so much from Heidel. Are both ahead of Kellyanne in the 400-meter hurdles. So he's clocking your T right there, Tiff.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying. I get what you're saying in terms of time and stuff, but I just feel like she's mature. I mean, they're all mature, but I just feel like she's gonna do it panda day.
Something about Nastasia Fletcher, right? And I know Corey Bennett is so strict when it comes onto them phone. So more like I know them people on the phone. And that girl is, I don't think you guys remember when she won last year and she got to the camera and she's just like, yo, clock it. Like, don't you ever forget who I am. And when I interviewed her at the Carifta Trials and she was placed second, she was like, I'm happy. Very, very happy. I made the team. And congratulations to the winner. I'm very happy for her, but it's not going to be like that for champs. She's like, I'm going home with a gold medal for champs. Like, there is no if, buts, or maybes. And I love that. Like, athletes with that dog in them, I love it. So, guys, yeah, man. So just write that down too. Nastasia Fletcher. We have a next athlete to list. Oh, you want to speak about Miss Love? Oh, I'm not hearing her books. Go on again.
I think the confidence is amazing. But,
I love it, yeah.
It's the 800, so everything can happen.
It's a tough field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, we have Mr. Kimari Smith from the Kingston College. Well, from Kingston College. Let's take a listen.
All right. Hello. My name is Kimari Smith. I attend Kingston College. I'm in class 1. The event I do is the Javelin Mills Open. My feeling going into champs. I'm feeling great. I feel like there's a lot more in the tank. I can, go out and do my best. My expectations for this season, well, for this season, I kind of surprised myself. I started out with like 46 meters, and then, last shot me that I went to PB, a huge PB at the trials, 255 meters. What's my favorite champs? Well, this will be first champs, or either my own or another athlete. All right, so I'd say a while back, Alexander Bentacourt, right? He gave his best efforts, like he represented KC doing javelin, so he gave his best effort. So he's now my assistant coach, so kind of motivated me to make him proud and get a new personal best. Highlight of my season, I'd say Carafta Trials again. Surprised myself, 255 meters. Yeah, personally, I admire the most. Alexander Bentacourt, I'd say Orlando Thomas from a while back. He's a fellow left-handed javelin thrower as well. Other event. All right. I'd say shot put discuss because I have some my teammates. I'm looking forward for some new personal best from them. I know they can do their best, and yeah, it's fun. I'd say 100 meters because in primary school everybody has to do a bit of running, and I used to like running. So yeah, 100 meters for sure. And this year it's really a very heated event. So looking forward to that. Yeah.
Yeah, just quickly, I interviewed him for one of my Track and Things videos, one of the last videos that I posted, and I remember when I asked him if he was at Champs last year, and he said he was just going through a lot, like physically and mentally, and so for me, I'm a lover of the sport. Banter aside, I just love to see when these kids can articulate themselves to say, I wasn't my best self last year, I was just really going through a lot. And he is obviously proud of himself. Mm-hmm. I think he is number 3 as it relates to the Javelin Open. So all the best. Obviously I don't, but all the best.
You take back the off of the.
Right. I mean, it just says Kingston College on their wall.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I think it comes back into what we were just talking about. Notice he said he's hoping to PB.
Yeah.
He didn't say, I want a medal.
Yeah.
I want to have the most fantastic champs for my first champs, and I want a PB.
Yeah.
I want to make my coach proud.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, he had some difficulties last year. He's understanding who he is. And I feel like for a lot of us, as a student athlete when I was younger, what kind of problem you have? You're not stressed. And I feel like this season of all seasons, you understand like these student athletes are putting a lot behind them and a lot on the shelf to come out here and compete. Mm-hmm. So for a lot of them, it's not really about even the titles so much or even the points. It's about a commitment to the development or the training that you've been putting in all season and just seeing the results of what you've been sowing. So I think for him, big up yourself and all the best for True. And just maybe you can show 60. Hopefully you can show 60 this time.
I mean, his PB was coming from what, 30 something to 50 something.
It's a big improvement.
I mean, javelin is
It's It's developing in the country. It's developing.
It is developing, but I mean to say that javelin is one of those sports where you can get a big throw out of nothing, like out of nowhere. You get what I'm saying? So it's, yes, you can be consistent and stuff, but for someone like him who is just going out there for his first champs, just feeling good, that's a scary thing for people, you know, because that's when them just let go of all their inhibitions and just
fling,
literally
fling it away.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he PBs again and sneak him way onto the podium.
Okay, Mel.
Earlier, when you asked which event I think Banagsi champs record, I also wanted to mention the javelin with Addison James from Edwin Allen.
Him and the Calabar athlete,
Tariq,
they're really looking very good. Like, they're really looking good, but
Tariq is injured.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So you know what that means? Yeah. Anyways, I don't want to say it. But we do have a next. All right, Kodian, can you not play the other one, but just play the Clement person, please, just because of time? There is the Joel Clement guy, because I just really feel like he was very, energetic in his voice note. Also, I want you guys to pay attention to, and obviously next week we're going to really go further into the events per se, but you guys at home listening or watching, Marquise Page from St. Jago High School, that's one of the records.
Karim.
Anyway, right. But you watch the video, I'm going to post the video because I'm going to post our records to watch the video. Yeah? Just go watch it. Anyways, we do have a voice note from a student of the school on North Street. Let's take a listen.
My name is Joel Clement of Grenada, and I attend the prestigious school of Kingston College. I will be competing in the decathlon and pole vault at upcoming championships. My feelings towards champs is kind of half and half. Not too nervous, not too I would say not too up there, not too in it, but at least have the focus. My expectations for champs is that myself come out with a record, at least PB multiple times, and go through the champs without an injury. My favorite champs moment was last year when I was able to break the 11-second barrier in my 100 meter, which is my first event at the decathlon. My highlight of the season is when I PB'd in pole vault. I jumped 380, which was very impressive to me because I haven't gotten the technique done that bad as yet, and it is just growing on me. My favorite past athletes throughout the champs was Bwoyatingz, I would say, because which athlete would have run 9 in a high school in a Jamaica to be at that? Other than my own event, I would love to watch the 400 class 1 boys and probably the discus class 1 boys, just for fun. I'm gonna race Matterson. To be honest, I don't know, I just feel like I would race him. It would be like something I would do. As an athlete, I would race them.
I don't think he was talking about Jabari.
Yeah, no.
Because
I think it's
the question says, right? Which past athlete you would like to compete against for fun?
I think he probably thinks it's Casey.
Yeah, it must say fun for real because Mattison, remember say Mattison a big man, Remember say the Flash.
Big man, a big man.
Big man, a big man. Respect to the Flash.
So I wanted to kind of play his because we don't speak about, the deck events enough. Because I just think you will really have to have a heap of power and strength. And I understand women really have. Tiff, do you think he can medal?
Of course.
He's going to win?
I mean, if I'm going off of what happened last year, then yes.
Yeah.
But the person who plays second, he's from Happy Grove. A lot of people don't hear Happy Grove being called at champs. But I feel like he's not really convincing me, you know, because him say I'm going at champs half and half. It don't really, but you know, Deck is a lot of pressure. But as I said before, he knows what he needs to do. So yeah, I think he can come out with a gold medal. Pole vault now, it might be a different story because there's a little thing going on in pole vault. But yeah, Deck should be safe for him.
I kind of want us to quickly just touch on the male athletes that left Calabar with Corey Bennett and went to Heidel. Junior Gallimore is one.
Robert
Miller is another, and we saw what they've done. I would tell you guys also, if you're not like avid fans of the sport, just write down them name, look out for them, because trust and believe me, that 400 meter class 1, Mel, at the top of your head, give me your top 3 400 meter class 1 boys.
Not sure. I'm not sure.
Do you think it's going to be, I mean, 2 of the 3 from Carifta will be there.
Matheson will win, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We said that a couple of years ago.
No, I'm convinced now. I said it a couple of years ago, and I'll say it again now.
Who's your top 3?
Well, I have it written down.
Okay.
But I can tell you for sure who's winning.
Okay.
And I said it before, so I'll say it again.
Jabbar Matheson?
And if you make me lose my bet again, not no bet, but here now saying it.
If you make me lose a couple years ago too.
If you make me lose again, me and him have to go just start trade. We have to go figure it out.
Also, there is a sleeper in that event from Jamaica College that I want you guys to pay attention to, but I'm not stating
You always have some Jamaica
There
College
is a sleeper. Just like, I'm telling you about the youth in our 400 meter heard upon Twitter, and nobody never look and see the man just walk across the line, eat up all of them food out there at Carpenter Trials. Anyways, your top 3 in the 400 meter.
Matheson, Gallimore, where are they from?
Woods from Jamaica College actually has the 3rd performance for the season.
Who?
Michaelan Woods, 46.09. I
don't know if I feel.
He was just right here in this seat, right? He was just here in this seat.
Yeah, but granted, I'm here now, so we can't say what I want. But yeah, all right, fine. All right. No, I'm not doubting him. I know the top 2 for sure. Matheson is winning. Gallimore is second.
All right. Tiff.
I don't know. I have it all the way around. I have Gallimore winning. I just feel like he has something to prove. Moving from one school to a next school, you want to prove that, listen, I made the right decision by standing with my coach. And I feel like he is going to win that one just to show that, listen, I made the right decision.
Okay.
Matheson definitely. Michaelan Woods. There's the McLeod from KC as well. Can shake up things. Who else do I have here? Oh, Mary Robinson.
Say less. Don't say anything else. Can we guys delete that name, please? Come on, I want to put a person on the look at you. You understand me? Mel, quickly, your top 3, and then I'm gonna ask each one of you to tell me your top 3 for the 100 meters, which will be happening on Wednesday, because we're obviously going to be on afterwards. So Mel, your top 3 for the 400 meters.
I agree with Tiff. I see Gallimore beating Matheson.
Gallimore is a dog.
I would say Woods, based on the times this season, Woods could get the bronze medal.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Okay, 2 minutes left. 100 meters. Go, Mel. The class 1 girls. It's a sure win.
Shanoya Douglas.
Okay.
I wouldn't say necessarily sub 11, but a new PB, close to 11.
Class 1 boys.
Class 1 boys, Sanjay Seymour.
Sanjay Seymour from William Knibb. Do you want to also touch on the class 2s any at all?
Natrice East,
okay,
for sure.
For the girls and for the guys?
And for the guys, I don't remember who is in class 2.
Kai Kelly
of the Jamaica College, the class 3 record holder. Anyways, go ahead, Binti. 100 meters, top 3 or just the winners?
Okay, so let's go top 3 for males.
Okay.
I think it's going to flip around. I think Seymour is winning. Okay. Seymour is winning. So I'm flipping it from character. So Seymour is getting the better of Riquelme.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, with the football name. I beat up the people in the track and field. So then Riquelme. And then I think Nairn actually gets it then. I think Nairn.
Yeah.
No man, you can pick your 3 when you're ready. For the girls, I'm just going to say Shania. Yeah, that's all that matters. Natrice for class 2, and yeah, you get Kai Kelly. You get it. Fine, you can take that one.
I'm just saying. Go ahead. Oh, also for class 3 boys, that youth from Wilma's, his name is eluding me right now. Jesus of his mercy. A
Mario
fighter.
Ross?
No man, not Ross one.
Oh.
Lumley?
Lumley. Oh my God, such a talent. All right, quickly, top 3 Tiff, or just the winners for the 100 meters that will be next week Wednesday at the National Stadium.
Seymour Riquelme. I don't see Wade getting it over a Tyrese, over a Jamal, or over even a man.
I don't mind a Tyrese getting it. Don't get me wrong, Tyrese.
The brand is up for grabs, but I think Seymour is getting the better of Riquelme. I don't that beating that character. I don't think he'll take it well in terms of him coming back with that, but. Shania for the 100, everybody know that. So,
and let's not forget Jamal Stevenson. I think he can medal.
Yeah, that's what I said. There's going to be, but I think the thing with Jamal is he will come out really fast with them, but his stature and his stature doesn't really match up with the height of the others. But he's always in it. And once you're in it, you're in it.
All right, I will not give you guys my predictions.
You never give me the predictions.
No. All right, for me,
Natrice
East for sure in the class 2, because Natrice is just Natrice. Kai Kelly for sure class 2, but it's going to be very close though. But Kai Kelly is eating that race up. In the boys, I don't want to touch that any at all, but Shania might do something special in the women's class 1, and I can't wait.
Kareem, what do you doing?
I feel like Riquelme. All right, hear me out. I am a fan of Sanjay Seymour. I've been a fan of his, but I feel like Riquelme reads the person that he looks up to right now. Like he really and truly looks up to Jordan Anthony, formerly of Arkansas, and I know Jordan Anthony is a dog, and if it is that you're trying to study and mimic what this man has done, you must have the dog in you as well. So I think he's mimicking everything. Like if you go up on Riquelme page, Jordan is even in his slide. Jordan is actually his DP. So I know that you're watching his races. I know that you're watching his interviews. I know that you are literally prepared to give everything out there on that track. And I think we're going to see something special.
No, Kareem, pick one.
I just said Riquelme Reid.
Okay,
I think he's going to do something special.
Somebody clip that now.
For sure. But it's going to be a good race. But also, there is a sleeper in that race as well from Jamaica College. That's all I'm saying.
There's always a sleeper.
There are many sleepers.
Whenever I go wake up.
Don't worry yourself. You will see them. Donald Smith, thank you so much because he said, yes, Michaelan Woods in the 400 meter is a sleeper for sure. Thank you so much, Donald. Is Keriel Etienne injured? We were talking about that earlier too. We were wondering. We've not seen her in a while. But even if she wasn't, Natrice is winning. Thank you guys so much. We're going to be here again next week. Thank you so much. Trackside with Mel. Just tell him once again your handles just quickly.
Oh yeah, Trackside with Mel.
Yeah.
On Instagram, YouTube, Twitter.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
TikTok.
All the things there. Tiff.
At Twifts_ODH on IG, X.
Bent.
Everywhere.
At Benty Talk Sports. At Benty Talk Sports.
Guys, we do this again next week. But next week, we're going to be hearing from some of our past champs athletes. And also, we'll see a couple of the races so we can kind of get a better understanding of what's to come. I'll tell you guys to prepare yourselves. Get some umbrella and some raincoats because it'll be raining blue as of next week, Saturday. Once again, guys, thank you so much. Thank you to my entire team. Thank you to my entire team. Thank you to DJ Jerome. Jerome, we've done it because, guys, we were at Montego Bay today. And we'll forward on to the show, you understand? Work never ends. Thank you also to my wonderful producer. I've stressed her out this week, man. I asked guys, Cody and Jackson, I thank you so much. I appreciate you. And also to my technical operator, Bugs, the gal them Spokes. And remember, guys, thank you so much. You're great. Continue going, continue pushing. There's lights at the end of the tunnel. And you are things from Kareem Bwoyatingz. Until next week, Wednesday. It's Bwoyatingz After Dark right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
G, you know say Mikey no come?
Hold on.
No, sir. That sound like consumption.
What that?
Tuberculosis, aka TB.
Now all time something like that. After nobody not get that again.
So you think TB still the boat?
If you have a cough for more than 2 weeks with fever, night sweats, and weight loss, go to your doctor or health center and get tested now. Let's be vigilant and stop the spread of TB infections. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Commercial spaces for you. Parks and attractions for you. Housing and residential developments for you. Beautiful rental properties for you. Improving quality of life through infrastructure development across Jamaica for you. The Urban Development Corporation, making development happen for you. Brought to you by the Urban Development Corporation.
UDC for you.
Morning after morning, you've made Nationwide 90 FM part of your routine. So let's take this connection one step closer. Join the Nationwide 90 FM Family Club and be part of it officially on Patreon.
Family.
From the biggest tracks to the biggest energy, Nationwide keeps it moving. If you love the vibes, come and lock in with us for real.
World boss, if a prison could stop me.
Join the Nationwide 90 FM Family Club today on Patreon.
Practice. God, me say you watch you over me practice.